Table Wars Competitive. I'm Ratman Siri, your Dungeon Master, and we've been hard at work preparing an intense challenge for our players. 5 of our local game shops have gathered some of their finest players for Dungeons & Dragons. They're going to compete head-to-head over the course of 12 weeks to see just who is the best of the best. Today, we've got teams from Storm Surge and We Make Visuals competing. These are our 2 undefeated teams so far, so at the end of the day, somebody's going to have to go home with their first loss. They're going to have to make it out alive of an hour-and-a-half long intense challenge where getting out alive is going to be important, but it's not just going to be quite enough. We've got the Tribunal looking on from the shadows. They're going to be watching and judging their every move. They're going to be based on role-playing, how intuitive they are, how much exploration they get done, how their combat is, and they're going to put out a score at the end of that. And we're going to put these 2 teams against each other and just see who's the best of the best. So, we've got Storm Surge in front of us, so let's meet them. Just who are you?
Hello, my name is Tristan. I will be playing Connor, the Warforged Life Cleric devoted to Tyr.
Hello, my name is Mason, and I will be playing as Threed, the High Elf Wizard.
My name is David, and I am playing Prinus. He is a half-elf Hexblade Warlock.
And I am Mark. I'll be playing Vinzin, the Moon Druid Halfling.
All right, thanks very much, guys. Make sure you check us out on Facebook at Table Wars. We're also at Good Game Network on Twitter and Instagram. Later on today, there's going to be a poll up on Twitter that could very well decide who wins. So make sure you hop on there and show your favorite teams some love. We're going to have an hour and a half on the clock, but before we start that timer, when we last left off, y'all were doing pretty well. As I recall, but some things have happened since then. You managed to procure yourself a new item from the armory, so congratulations on your magic weapon. You got a longbow, I believe. Who has that longbow?
That's me.
Okay, so that's a +1 longbow you guys got, so
Yes.
awesome.
I have turned it into my hex weapon.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So after you guys got out of where you were taken to Goldwind. The day is saved, and the arcane batteries saved the tower, and there's been speeches and feasts, and all sorts of great stuff has happened. During one of these feasts, you all maybe got something slipped into your food, and you passed out. When you awoke, you were in the middle of kind of a ruckus going on at Goldwind. It seems like another one or a couple of the other city's warriors that had been sent out like yourselves were running around Goldwind Tower causing a big mess. And you guys have kind of like got to a safe spot for the moment. You are in the infirmary. You're not injured or anything. There's nothing wrong with you. You just can't quite remember some of your journey here. But you're in a safe spot, and you're just kind of waiting for it to die down. There was a nurse in here who was friendly and kind of like let you guys hang out and chill on beds for a minute while the guards go around and lock down the whole building. After you're in there for a little while, you hear a telepathic message from a familiar voice. The voice of the now ancient buff wizard who had a little bit of a hard time in the last adventure. And he's like, I've heard you. Are you inside the tower right now?
Quite so, but I swear I ate something bad.
Yes, it's unfortunate, your situation. But they're going to execute you if they find you.
Who's coming for us?
Well, at some point in time, the guards here at Goldwind, some of the higher-ups have found out what you guys have seen in regards to the rat creatures, and that information they don't want to get out to the populace. So, rather than trust you to be silent on your own, they're going to silence you. However, I have a series of illusions that I can use to help you get out of the facility, but I'm not going to be able to stay much longer. I'm hiding down in the sewers. I need you to come meet me as soon as possible. We need to leave within an hour and a half. So your timer's going to begin now.
All right. I out of one of the corpses in here in the infirmary, I create my accursed specter.
Okay, yep. You have time to do that, so you have your accursed specter, who is mad at you.
Okay.
I'm casting Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I also rolled my 2 divination dice, so I
Sure.
got a 20 and a 6.
Okay, great. Those are good rolls. So that's going to be very, very
Did you
good.
mage armor? Yes.
Yeah, that is.
Um,
All right, so let's get up out of here.
before we go to leave, I'd actually like to search around the infirmary for anything that might be of use or any further clues as to what's been happening.
Okay, sure. Investigation check. The stuff that you find without the check is going to be bandages, sutures, scissors, just kind of regular stuff.
8.
You find bandages, scissors, sutures, regular, just kind of first aid stuff.
Observation. Everything seems fine. We should leave.
Can we make a first aid kit out of that stuff?
You can make like a kind of a improvised first aid kit. So,
Okay. I'll do that. And I'll
Sure.
put it in there. Sure. All right, let's get out of here.
Let's go.
Okay.
Okay, so you make your decision to leave, and he's like, I've cast an illusion on the guards outside, so they won't bother you. They'll think there's guards already there. And I can get you guys pretty much down to the basement level, but it's going to be up to you to get out of the sewers.
All right,
Okay.
let's
Okay.
run. So we're dashing down as fast as we can.
Okay, you guys book it. And you can see kind of the illusions he's laying out for you. They like give you a wink as you're coming up, and you know kind of that's the right way to go. And with these illusionary guards, you end up getting out without being bothered too much, and you end up down in the sewers.
Okay.
It's dark and dank and nasty, and you are underneath the tower at Goldwind.
Okay. All right, we're in the sewers. Where are you?
You're going to need to get through the sewers to meet me. I'm at the exit.
All right, let's move forward.
All right. Connor will take lead.
Okay?
I believe I am the orange one, yes? So, I guess I'll head down this tunnel here and into this main pipeway.
Okay. Those of you who are still back here can kind of hear kind of a commotion going on with some of the illusionary guards now. It seems like they were checked up on, and they might be checking further into it soon, but they haven't yet. What you can see up ahead, you're in kind of, there's passageways to the left and right. You can see a tunnel that's, disgusting water is traveling down the middle. There's a reservoir up to the left with other passageways off of that. And the tunnel continues down to a pipe further on the right with several passageways off of that as well.
Do you want to go check in the water to see if there's a way out that way?
Statement. You better clean me of the filth later. I'm going to walk
That's
in.
your job.
And hop in.
Oh, you're jumping the water. Okay. The water isn't super deep here, like waist deep. You can see in the reservoir area, it looks significantly deeper, and with your high passive perception, you can see there are what look to be some relatively large snakes in the water over there, but they don't seem to be bothering anybody. They might be sleeping, or they're just kind of like lounging around. Around you in the immediate area are a bunch of very small, very wicked little frog-mouthed creatures that have sharp shark teeth in their faces. There's about 8 of them, and they quickly swarm around you. So roll initiative.
That's nice.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and start around the table. First up,
That'll be 10 for Connor.
10 for Connor. Next up, Threed.
4 for Threed.
4 for Threed. Next, Vincent.
21 for Vincent.
Ooh,
Wow.
nice. And last but not least,
Prentice?
yes,
Prentice is 20.
20. Okay.
I got a 9.
Them?
9.
9 for them.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with Vincent.
All right. Connor, you kind of, I guess, you speak out like things are surrounding you. I would assume.
Statement. Observation. There are small little creatures, many teeth. We'll squash them.
All right. I am going to then.
Plesiosaur?
Now?
Why not?
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna move up, and when I get right there, my form just starts changing to this massive plesiosaur. And from where I'm standing, let me.
These are the
this
enemies?
thingy.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
They're very tiny. They're like cat-sized.
Where the heck is the guy? Plesiosaur. All right, I'm going to bite at the creature surrounding Connor.
Okay, make attack rolls.
That is going to be 15 to hit.
That does.
All right. Nice. 11, 15. 19 damage.
It is dead.
All right. So there's like one swarm I just took out, kind of thing.
It's just
or
one creature.
One creature.
There's 8
itself.
specific
Okay.
creatures.
Okay. I'll just my big self. I just waddle along to right there.
Okay.
AC is changed to 13, by the way.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay, Prentice.
Okay. I turn to my specter and I'm like, "Go kill the things attacking my friend." And it's gonna go after. Oh wait, that's him. It can't get close enough yet. So I'm purple, right?
Yes.
So let's do 5, 10, 15, 20. Do I see them in the water?
You can see them in the water.
Okay.
They're making a lot of splashing. But they're-
Okay. I'm going to just shoot off my bow.
Okay.
One of them. That's going to be 16.
That does hit.
And that's going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
The first one I hit.
It is gravely injured, but not dead.
All right, I'll fire at it again. That's going to be 17,
That does hit.
and that's going to be 9 damage.
It is dead. Is that the one closest here?
Yeah.
Okay, it's dead.
Real quick before we go to Connor, what damage did Vincent do? I'm sorry.
I believe it was
19?
19?
Thank you.
19 and then 16?
Yeah, I think so.
Thank you. Next up will be Connor.
All right. Connor's going to go ahead and cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay.
So, that ends my turn.
Oh, well, I mean, you can move if you want.
You can cantrip. Oh no, it's an action, right?
It's an action.
Yeah.
I will stay right where I am.
Okay. Who's next?
Oh, yeah.
That is them.
Next
Okay.
is them.
They need to make wisdom saving.
How many of them are in the range of it? Where's
All
it?
of them. Is it 15-foot radius, I believe?
Yeah.
Spirit Guardians.
Yeah.
15
that
foot radius
should
would
hit all
catch
of them.
everyone. Let's see.
Yes.
10. Catch every single one. Yep.
Yeah.
So they need to make all wisdom saves, and they'll be taking radiant damage if they, whether or not they fail.
You're trying to make me mad. Make me roll all these dice. I'm joking. That's a joke. I'm allowed to joke, even as a dungeon master. Okay. So -3. The highest roll was a 13.
That all fails.
Okay. They all failed. How much damage did they take?
Unfortunately, it rolled low, so 6 radiant damage to every single one.
3d8?
It's 3d8? I thought it was 2d8.
No, it's
3d8 for
3d8.
Spirit Guardians.
Oh, then I will roll one of these again. So that's 6 plus 5, that's 11.
11 total. Okay. They're all dead.
Well, that was quick.
Wow.
All right. These
you
little
just-
creatures just kind of float up to the surface of the water. You can see their backs kind of breach the top layer. And
Look
that's
like
it.
quippers to me.
That was 6
I
of them that he
guess.
killed.
Whatever a quipper is. Sure.
Real quick, that was 6 of them that he killed.
Yes, that was 6.
Okay, just want to make sure for damage tracking. Thank you.
I'm going to go ahead and grab one and look at it like. Query. Fried fish?
Absolutely. Stick them in your bag.
Meanwhile, I'm in the back like, don't worry, guys, I'll be there soon.
Are we out of combat right now?
You are out of combat.
All right. So, you probably join us. Do we want to move up to the snakes or ignore them?
Holy light burns everything.
All right, let's move up to the snakes.
Okay,
It
so
might some good.
where do you want to move up to the snakes?
I'm just gonna walk straight down the stream.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on.
As a druid and whatnot, if take a good look at these snakes, could I identify what they could be?
Nature. I'll give you
Nature check. Okay.
Yeah.
Oop. That was crooked, so reroll. That's fine. 11.
So there's something weird about them, but you can't quite put your finger on it. They don't quite look like snakes that you're familiar with.
All right, let's
Yeah.
Go for it.
Connor, you go up and head first. You have.
Yeah, I'm just gonna walk straight down the stream.
Okay.
Through the
I'll
water.
follow
Sure.
right behind
How far do you
him.
go?
I'm gonna actually dunk my head underneath.
The closest ones you'd be essentially 5 feet from if you were here.
Okay. Before I actually go ahead, I'd like to dunk my head underwater and see if I can tell. Is there like a drop off?
There is.
Great.
You want to hop on my back?
Um,
I'm a
He's
large creature.
pretty big.
I'm a pretty big creature.
sure, I'll hop up on his back and
Okay.
we'll ride forth.
Ride forward.
Yeah.
All right,
Glorious.
and then I'm going to
There's
send
M2.
my guy up here.
Okay, so as soon as we get here, unless everybody's moving all at the same time, oh, good. Almost everybody's at range. So, roll initiative again.
That's great.
As directly in front of you, these snakes come up out of the water, all of them attached to one giant body. 5-headed Hydra comes out of the
Ooh.
reservoir,
Okay.
ready
This
to
is
attack.
interesting.
Initiative.
All right. So first up, we'll go around the horn. Connor.
12.
12 for Connor. Threed.
11.
11 for Threed. Prentice.
20.
20 for Prentice again. And Vincent.
Same as last time, 21.
Nice. All right.
Okay,
And then them.
15.
15 for them. All right.
I don't think Hydra. Can I
So
just...
top of the round goes to Vincent.
You're up.
Okay, well, I'm going to just attempt with my telepathy to try to speak to it. If it
Okay.
understands the language, then I can talk to it.
Right, of course.
That's a waste of a turn, I think. It's a Hydra.
It's. I just automatically do it. That's
No,
the
it's an
thing.
action. If you
It's an
use your
action?
telepathy.
Oh, then I just attack it then.
Okay. Yeah, it's not a free action with telepathy.
So whoops. Yeah, 15 to hit.
15 hits.
Sweet.
You make it through its tough hide.
Roll 6. 10 damage.
Okay, total?
Yep. It is magical if it matters.
Okay. All right. So we're on Prentice now?
Next up is Prentice.
Okay.
All right, I have my Accursed Spectre attack. His stats are back here. He gets a 17.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be 7 damage, and it has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
If
22.
it made it. It made it. Okay.
You said 7 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm going to attack. I'm going to actually do my Hexblade's Curse on it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to.
You can turn the thing, make it a little
Yeah.
easier for you.
I'm gonna move like back here somewhere maybe.
Okay.
So I'm like kind of away from everybody. And
Now, it is filling up. It's a huge creature,
Yeah.
so it's filling up this whole thing.
Sure.
If you move away from the pool,
Yeah.
you'll be going out of its range.
but as long as I'm staying. Okay, so
Because you were in its threat range while you were
Right,
here.
right. Okay.
If you move away from the pool, you'll get out of its threat range.
I got it. And so like if I head here.
If you head back there, you'll take attacks of opportunity.
Okay. I'm going to see. Otherwise, I have disadvantage to hit because I'm in melee. I'm going to go ahead and take a attack of opportunity.
Okay. Okay. It's going to use one of its heads to attack. That is a 23 to hit, which does. And that's going to be 10 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
To Prentice.
Okay, and now I'm going to attack with my bow. All right, first attack. That is going to be a 23.
That does hit.
And that's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
And second attack, natural 1.
I'm not going to cut it. Okay. So I believe it is the Hydra's turn. Is that correct?
Yes, it is their turn.
Wisdom save.
Okay.
Yes, so it is with my Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians, yes. That is going to be a 14.
That is a fail, and it takes.
Sound good?
That is 15 radiant damage.
Okay. And one of its heads falls inert.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. And then it will do its attacks.
radiation.
So it has 4 heads now?
It has 4 heads at the moment.
All right.
Okay, that's 2 crits and another hit and a miss.
Come at me, boy.
On who?
Come at me.
Let's see. So that's all at Connor. Let's see. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 23, 33, and then the regular hit. Another 6, so 39.
Oof.
The biggest.
And then after it finishes doing all those bites, you see the head that was inert regrow and stand back up.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's next?
Next up will be Connor. Yeah, Connor.
Okay. I've taken a lot of damage. So I'm going to. Let's see here. This is not my best day.
Start resting over.
Second level healing word and then dodge.
That does sound like a good idea. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast a second level healing word on myself.
Which is a bonus action, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Actually, if you cast one on me, you get the healing also.
Not the same healing though, and I need more healing than
Yeah, you do. Okay.
So that's going to be a total of 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. Dang, that's
5.
No, that is a total of. I'm sorry, I'm losing train of thought here. 7 plus 4, that'll be 11 healing with my life cleric abilities.
All right.
Okay, so I'm up to 23. I end my turn. Oh, actually, I dodge first, and then I end my turn.
Okay. Yep. Dodging. Got it. Okay, so I believe
That's a
3
good
is
choice.
next.
Okay.
Threed is up, yes.
You might want
was-
to. Let's see. I don't know. What are you thinking?
Because like one of the Hydra heads is now up as well.
Yeah,
Right.
regrew.
Regrew. So I don't know if this would be a bad time to use like Fireball to waste a slot there.
I don't know. You could darkness on me,
Okay.
and then yeah, then you could risk an attack of opportunity to step back away from it.
Yeah, that's
Ready that?
Yeah.
Okay.
so I'm gonna cast Darkness
Okay.
on and
Where's the
then-
darkness centered?
Me.
Okay.
and
So that's
then-
also going to encompass the guardian, the spirit.
You mean the
The
specter?
Spectre.
Spectre.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna take a step back.
Okay. That is going to provoke reaction attacks because you are in melee range.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Just so you're aware. Oh, that's not bad. That's only, I think, a 9 to hit.
That misses.
Yes, that certainly does. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm wrong. It's 12, which still misses.
Still misses.
I would
okay.
step further back than that just in case.
Still back. Okay.
If I were you. Just a little bit further.
There you go. Yeah.
Okay, is that the end of your turn?
Yep. That'll end my turn.
Okay,
Oh,
Vincent.
hold on.
Top of
Use
the
your
round,
familiar to
Vincent.
give advantage to the next person.
Oh, yeah.
Flyby.
I'm gonna have my familiar Al help give the help action to
Okay.
Vincent.
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 Okay.
I'll take that
Yep, you have
advantage.
advantage.
Ooh, maybe. 2 18s in a row, no crit, sadly. That's crooked. Okay. 4, 6, 7, 14 damage.
Okay.
That'll end my turn.
Okay, another one of its heads goes down. So it's back down to 4 heads again.
Okay.
Yay.
Okay, so that goes on to Prentice.
All right. My Spectre is incorporeal, so he's just going to fly where he can see.
Oh, I take that back. It's in one turn, and it hasn't taken 25 yet. It doesn't take another one of his heads down.
Okay.
My mistake.
Okay. And he's going to attack. That's going to be 23.
Mm-hmm.
And he gets 3d6. 2, 4, 5 damage.
Okay.
And he has to roll a con save.
Right. So
Golden Trees.
that is 16.
That's a pass. All right, and now I'm going to attack with my bow. Bonus action, hex.
Right. And you've got advantage because you're in dark and it can't see you,
Yep.
and you can see it.
Yep. That's going to be 23 to hit.
Hits.
3 plus 5 is 8 damage.
Okay, that kills
First
one of its
one.
heads.
Okay. Second attack. That's bad. 14.
14, no. That doesn't
Okay.
make it through its armor.
Miss.
Okay. So we are on to the Hydra, who is in melee range with Connor still, who has taken a dodge action. So each of these attacks will have disadvantage. So that's a natural 20 and a natural 1. So
Thanks for disadvantage.
that is I believe that's a hit with a 20 hits.
No.
20
that's a miss.
misses.
A 20 misses?
Yeah,
Yes.
he's 21 AC.
What's your AC? Is it really?
21.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a 26. That's a hit. And, okay, so one hit for 1d10 plus 5, 7 points piercing damage.
That's way better.
Yeah. By the way, I forgot to roll for my con save to see if I kept concentration, and I did fail. So Spirit Guardians is down, and I did not take damage this turn.
Okay, good to know. And the head that was down grows back. And its turn is over. Connor.
How much damage did I take, by the way, again?
What did I say? 7? 7.
All right, 7 damage. What's to do? What to do? You think you can hold it off for a bit? Okay. I'm going to disengage
Okay.
and move around Vin's there.
Sure.
And I will use my bonus action to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
So it'll make an attack as well.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. That is 26 to hit,
Okay, that hits.
dealing a total of 10 magic damage
Okay.
as the spiritual hammer comes smacking down on top of it.
Got it.
And that will end my turn.
Okay. So we are on to Prentice. I'm sorry, no, we're on to 3. I looked at the top and I was not at 3.
Should I just keep my concentration for darkness?
Yeah, keep your concentration for darkness, but then like you can,
You still have your action bonus action,
yeah.
so.
yeah, you can. Let me see. You want to like.
Trying to think. Like I can just have my familiar give the help action
Yeah,
to.
you can get advantage to yourself. Your firebolt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do that.
Yeah. So, my familiar is gonna give me the help action,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to cast Firebolt.
Okay.
Okay. So that'll be 25.
That does hit.
Okay.
Sweet.
That'll be 13 damage.
13 damage. Okay. You see, taking some fire damage, it kind of like catches fire just a little bit, but all its heads are still there.
Okay.
Okay. So now that 3 is gone, now we're at Vincent.
All right.
Yep.
I'm going to bite it. That is going to be a 15 even.
Okay, that does hit.
5, 9, 12, 16.
16 points of damage. Okay. It loses one of its heads, and you can see that fire that was still kind of on it kind of sears the stump closed.
Okay.
And you said 16?
Yes.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Look,
Prentice.
the
Stuff
fire
is
seems to be
Prentice.
hurting it bad. Do more fire! You hear from the darkness. Oh, it's my turn?
Mhm.
Okay. Spectre attack. That's going to be 12, so that's a
Nope.
miss. Then my first bow attack. Oof. 15.
15 hits.
That's going to be 10 magical damage.
Okay.
And then my second attack. Do you want to?
Okay.
Can't
yeah.
see you.
Can't see that.
Oh.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's a crit.
Okay, nice.
Crit on 19 because I have my Hexblade's Curse on it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to Eldritch Smite.
Okay.
So
Time for
I'm now
dice.
going to do. Good gosh.
A lot.
Yeah. I do 3d8 for the smite, which gets doubled
Right? That's great.
to 68. Can you guys give me some d8s?
The middle one, but
How many do you need?
I just need one more. I think.
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6. All right, so this is just smite damage.
Sure.
All right, just smite damage. We're at 7 and 8 is 15, 17, 23, 27, 29 smite damage.
Okay.
Real quick, does this count as a spell or is this his bonus action thing?
This is a Eldritch Invocation.
So it's an ability.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Now the bow and the hex. That's going to be an additional 8, 13, 16, 17 plus 5 is 22.
Okay, so what was the total?
I didn't do it.
51.
51. Okay.
Jesus.
So it loses 2 more of its heads, putting it, because it already lost the 1, so it's lost 3 now, so it has 2 heads left, and because of that fire that was still kind of lingering on it, they also kind of sear over.
Okay.
now I
It's
can
their turn.
totally take
Yep.
these 2 hits.
Okay. It's very, very, very mad. And rightfully so, I feel. So it moves just a bit forward, and this is the largest one I have at the moment.
Sure.
But you can see its body kind of claw up and come out of the reservoir. So its body's coming back to here, essentially. And it is going to attack, I believe that's Vinzen. So with its 2 remaining heads. One of those is going to miss because I think you have a 13 AC right now.
Yes.
That is actually going to hit then because
Eh,
that is
I'll
a
take it.
14. And the other one does hit as well. So both ones. So that's going to be 12 points
12.
of piercing damage as the Hydra bites you.
Easy
And
math.
you can see it kind of like trying to regrow its heads, but they're just not. So, Connor.
All right, that spiritual weapon is going to attack on my bonus action. That'll be a 21 to hit,
That does hit.
dealing 7 magical damage.
Okay.
All right, so then as my main action, seeing as it is so hurt, I'll try and riddle it with some necrotic energy using Toll the Dead.
Okay.
So it needs to make
That is a
wisdom
Constitution, Wisdom. Natural 20.
save. Fortunately, my spell does not carry through, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. So we're on Threed.
Okay.
Give yourself advantage again.
Yeah. My owl is gonna help me and give me advantage for my firebolts.
Okay.
Okay. So that'll be 25 again.
That does hit.
That's going to be 13 fire damage.
Okay.
Nice.
13 points of fire damage. You can see it kind of start to sear over again, but it still has the 2 heads that it's got.
Okay.
Go ahead. Now we are on
Vinzen.
Vinzen.
That's going to be 17 to hit.
Okay.
So, nice. 19 damage.
Okay. It is down to 1 head, and you can see that 4th stump also seared over a bit.
Prentice.
All right, first is from the Accursed Spectre. Natural 1, he misses. My attack, advantage. That's going to be a 25 to
It
hit.
does.
That's going to be 16 damage on the first hit. Second attack, natural 20. That is going to do.
Actually, it has 1 remaining head at the moment, I believe.
Yes.
And with that first hit,
Okay.
even though the body still looks hale and hearty, the last head just kind of gets severed and falls off. And there are no heads remaining.
Sweet.
And the body, even though it looked like it could have kept going, just kind of starts to die without a brain.
Okay. Well, that was not snakes. Why don't you check the pool to see if there was anything down there?
I mean, I got my long neck. I'll just
Yeah, that's true.
plesiosaur.
Yeah, and you breathe water.
Observation.
Stick
You're
my head
being
right
mean.
I just
Fool.
go up to the edge, and I got this real long neck, so I'm gonna snake right down and try to survey the area if there's anything
How long is your neck?
starting. At least 10 feet. I have a 10-foot reach
Okay.
in my attack.
And yeah, I'd say from that distance you can see something sparkling down here that looks like metal. It doesn't look like a gem. It looks like metal.
Okay, I'll just continue down to go and grab it.
Sure, I think you have a swim speed, right?
Yeah.
So
40-foot swim.
Yeah,
speed,
you go.
He
so-
breathes water too.
Yeah, you go down there and you see it looks like there's been a few guardsmen that have been killed and left down here. One of them looks like he was an officer and is in full plate. Human-sized full plate.
I just say, I found some metal armor. Should I bring it up? It still looks good.
Metal armor? Anyone need any metal armor?
We could sell it.
Critique. Armor is insufficient compared to my hardy exterior.
Why don't you just grab it? We can use it later, maybe.
Here, I'll bring it up with me.
Okay. Just the body?
The plate itself, like the body falls out. It falls out. If it don't, it don't.
Okay. You grab it by some plates and bring it up to the surface, and so now you've got a dead guardsman kind of lying there on the ground.
While he's down there, can I take a look around at this upper room?
You can, absolutely. There's there's essentially like a walkway around the reservoir, and there's two small rooms off to the side. One, unless the darkness has been dropped, is still completely pitch black.
I
The other
assume
one
he
is here.
broke concentration when the combat was over.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, there's two small rooms here, and they both like little control rooms or something.
Do I see anything of note in there?
Not really. It looks like one over here, the one that Prentice is in, is like an access way to get into repair pipes and stuff. And this one over here looks like it does something to control the water level.
Let's short rest.
Mm,
You need health, and I need spell slots back.
I feel like it's a bit of a waste. I think we should maybe try and go for maybe one more area and then see.
I think safe than sorry. No.
You
I
hear
think
from
we can
down
go
this
through.
hallway, Threed in particular, here Connor and Vinzen would hear it fairly well. No, I'm sorry, Connor moved way up here. So I would say Vinzen and Threed hear this pretty clearly. You can hear somebody shouting from where you came from. I think they came this way.
All right, let's short rest. No.
Fine, yeah.
All right, we short rest.
Hyperbolic time, Jim.
Yeah. All right. I needed health too, but not that much. Okay. You get your form back.
Oh,
Or
I
you get your
keep it
shapeshift back.
anyways.
No, but you're still in your
Yeah, I
place of
know.
source, but you get to keep the. You get your shapeshift back. All right, and let's move. All right, guys. Lead the way, plesiosaur.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
So yeah, you just
I look like a seal waddling down the hallway.
All right, and then
If you want to ride, you can hit on.
so we'll all head over to the side. All right.
You can hear just kind of relatively close behind you now. Oh God, what is that smell?
Let's just
Let's continue on.
let's leave. Let's
We
leave.
gotta get out
Keep
of
going.
here.
Okay. You guys continue on. Going around a corner, you can see up ahead
You're-
of you.
Orange, right?
Yes, I am orange.
There is
Yeah.
I have fully healed, so I'll take the lead again.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So there's a pool of water that looks cleaner, yet still manages to somehow be pretty dark up in the room ahead. And it looks like there's a small area that was used as a temporary like waiting point or guard shift or campsite or something. They've got some debris left behind and a torch that looks like it was fairly recently put out.
Okay.
Query.
Perception check.
Vinzen,
Yeah.
would you like to observe the water?
All right. Just
He'll,
just kind of look at it, then just.
Stick your head in.
Stick
You can
my
hear.
head
Yeah, sure, why not? You can hear something like there's a passageway down here. It goes down and it goes away from where you can see, and then it sounds like it comes back up
55
somewhere
minutes
else
remaining.
because you can hear voices like essentially, since you're under the water, you can hear on the other side of the water carrying through this tunnel. There are voices somewhere on
Okay.
the other side, but you can't see all the way over there because it goes down and then over and then presumably back up.
All right, so I'm gonna stick my head up. I'll relay that information that it leads off to another area. Is this like a pathway to somewhere?
So you don't see a pathway anywhere over there. It looks like it's from here. It looks like it's
Connor,
just a,
why don't you check out the debris over there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little campsite.
Looks like
Yeah, I'd
debris.
like to search around, see if there's any alternative paths I can find or anything of note.
Okay. Make an investigation check.
Perception, all right. I'll go ahead and give myself guidance. Okay, not too bad. That is a total of 18.
Okay, so you can see as you're looking through here with your high passive perception and with your good investigation check, the smoldering torch, the smoke is going towards something in the wall. Like there's a wind current there, and it looks like you can pull this wall back into the side, like it was designed to be moved.
When I go to do that, does it feel like it's locked into some sort of mechanism that keeps it in place, or I could take this fully off the wall and move it somewhere else?
It looks like it's designed to be rotated to the side, like it's on a hinge.
Statement, I have found an alternative passageway as I now pull it open. And
All right, let's take a look.
Okay. You guys go in there, and you're in this dark, cramped passageway, and it ends up leading into what looks like a storage room. There is a smell in this storage room, and it doesn't smell like the rest of the sewers. It smells more akin to dungeons you may have adventured in. It's a very moldy, musty smell, specifically.
All right.
Although it's a wooden room, so it doesn't look like it should be moldy and musty.
Kick in the door, shoot anything that looks angry.
door maneuver?
Yeah. All right, so
Okay.
we're going to all set up reactions to
Sure.
attack if anything looks nasty on the other side.
Got it.
While he kicks in the door.
Statement, wouldn't it be better for the plesiosaur?
Yeah, you kick in the door. and
You
we'll
bash
start
the
it.
Yeah,
door
I'm
with
just
your
this
head.
giant creature, so.
So I'll hold a Toll the Dead.
I will hold my bow.
Okay.
Firebolt.
And-
Hold firebolt, yeah.
I will wait to fire off Toll the Dead until one of them hits something.
Okay. So you essentially come out of this wall here. This is what opens right next to all these barrels here.
All right.
And when you look in the room, you can immediately identify what's making that moldy, musty smell, which is there's a large number of oozes in this room of varying shades of gray, and one as dark as to be almost black, just kind of about the room. And we're going to use dice for those too.
Okay.
Because there are a bunch of them, and I don't have ooze dice.
All right, so
So we're like right. So my head is like right at the edge of the doorway, basically, and I guess you guys are about to fire off.
Yeah, they just kind of start
I
quivering
just,
as
I
they
just moved
as
him
they.
in there because there's nowhere else to
Yeah, it's fine. You're
Yeah.
outside the door, but
Yes.
because. Okay, so they start quivering when they notice you, and you guys all get your door maneuver.
Okay.
That's going to be our surprise round. So
Yes.
let's roll initiative, and then during the surprise round, you'll get to do your maneuver.
Okay.
Okay.
That's nice.
All right, so we're on the table, starting with Connor.
18.
Nice. Threed.
7.
All right. Prentice.
15.
All right. And Benson.
17.
And 13. All right, top of the round, Connor.
Yeah, I guess I'll fire off a Toll of the Dead.
Okay, at what?
I guess whichever ooze is closest to the door that I can see.
They're too close to the door. One on the right side, which is the darkest of them, and one on the left, which is a little more gray.
I'll go for the gray one, I suppose.
Okay.
He needs
So
to make a wisdom saving throw.
they're super good at that. I got a 5.
All right, it takes 5 necrotic damage.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be Vincent.
All right. Am I able to just reach one? My 10 feet of reach.
Yeah, if you step in the door, because you guys are
Yeah.
technically outside the door, but once
Okay,
you step in there.
I'll step in, and the one that he just hit with the toll is dead.
And now that was a melee attack against it, right?
No,
No.
it was a.
Oh, you told it that. I'm sorry. I'm just
Cantrip.
just trying to
Yeah.
remember stuff. Okay, so sorry. Go ahead.
Gonna.
And you're doing a melee attack,
Yes, magical melee.
right?
So
Against the.
whichever one Connor just hit.
Okay, that's the gray one over here.
Okay.
So yeah, you are. What are you? Blue.
He's blue.
Yes.
So yeah.
So
move up there.
that
Just
is
10 foot
going.
reach.
That is going to be a
Yeah, but he's gotta
15 to hit.
get 10 feet away. Okay, yeah, they have an 8 AC, so that
Okay.
hits.
That is going to be 17 damage.
Okay. And you hit it for how much?
I had heard it for 5.
5. That's right.
Oh, I forgot. My Cursed Spectre has an initiative of. To look it up, because he gets his own turns. I forgot.
He is +2.
He's +2, then 20.
Okay.
Sorry.
Sector 20. Sword. All right. So you hit it, and it just kind of dissolves into just oily nothing on the ground.
Yeah.
Who's next? Let's see.
All right, so technically Prentice is next, but do we want the Spectre to go?
Yeah, I'll have the Spectre go first.
Yeah.
So he'll fly in and go after this one, I guess.
Okay. So
I don't want to hit this.
20, not natural.
okay, hits.
That is going to be 16 damage.
How
and
much
it
health
has-
does your Spectre have?
He has
I need him on my list.
Spectre. Sorry, he has 22 with 3 temporary hit points.
Okay, so 25, or yeah, 25
Mhm.
essentially. Okay. Not too
And he is immune to necrotic and poison.
Okay.
He is resistant to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical sources.
Okay, because he took some acid damage.
Okay, how much?
He took 3.
Is that after the cut in half?
Yes, that's after the cut in half.
Okay, so his temporary
I
hit
don't think
points are
there's a
gone.
plus on it. No, just 1d8.
Okay. All right, and so he dealt that, and he has to do a Constitution save.
Okay.
So 16 damage and a con save.
18 plus 3, 21.
It made it. It made
Yeah.
it. All right, and so now I get to fire my bow.
What is it? What condition does that cause? Frightened?
No, if it fails, it's temporary. Its hit point loss is permanent.
Oh, necrotic. Okay,
Yeah.
I get it.
No, I don't know what kind
Yeah,
of.
it's necrotic.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, that's generally reserved for necrotic.
All right, so for me to hit is a 21.
Okay, that does.
Bonus action, move my hex over to it.
Okay.
As well.
That's going to be
Oh, what? It was never mind necrotic.
12 damage.
Okay.
Magic. Second attack, that's going to be 22.
Yep.
And that's going to be 18 magic
And you're
damage.
doing a bow, right? Piercing
Yeah.
damage? Just checking.
Well, no, it's magic damage because it's magic weapon.
Magic
Okay.
piercing.
Yeah, magic.
Yeah, but
piercing.
it's magic and piercing.
Yeah.
Okay. What was the second hit for? How much damage?
18 for a
18.
total of 30.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oof.
All right.
Next up will
so-
be them.
Yes. Okay, and they all just kind of undulate towards you as they do, except this one, who's got a specter to hit, I guess. Bloop.
Eh.
Now, just to be sure, I'm behind the giant
didn't we kill that
plesiosaur,
one?
right?
I am just
Yeah.
going with what I've got in front of me here. Okay, so that makes it pretty simple. So we've got a single. What's the Spectre's AC?
Spectre's AC is
12, I think.
12.
Okay, that actually hits then.
Okay.
So it's going to take 7 round down to 3 bludgeoning because it was resistant to bludgeoning,
Okay.
I believe.
Yep.
And then we need a bunch of my d8s. And then 8, 19, 11, 12. 19 rounded down to 9 acid damage.
Okay.
So I said, what, 3 and 9?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So and then the rest
You
of
can't
them.
heal him. I think he's undead.
Purple is. That's you. Okay.
Am I I know we put them there because
Right.
there's nowhere to put them, but I'm supposed to still be kind of back in the hallway.
Back in the hallway. All right. Just.
Like
Yeah.
there was just
Position
nowhere to.
yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
Just put yourself outside the wall.
Like okay. So I guess
Yeah.
we're kind of
I don't
back
mind
here.
being-
Okay. So then
Maybe
I'll
kinda like that or
I'll
something.
rearrange where they were.
Sorry.
Because that would have put it here, like that instead. Okay. So that's going to be 1 attack each from these things. They're just forming giant pseudopods out of their ooze form. 5 of them. Okay. Those are all very low rolls, except for 1. Plus 3. So. That's going to be 1 hit on Vincent.
Okay.
Bludgeoning. 3 points of bludgeoning
Okay.
to Vincent, and 9 points of acid damage.
9 points of that. All right.
And that's their turn. Threed.
Freed.
Okay. So.
Oh, wait, wasn't this a surprise round?
No, that's over.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, the surprise round, you
Yeah,
guys
we
went
did
ham on
the-
this guy and that guy and the other guy and whatever. Right?
No,
Wait.
we
No,
I
never
don't
got
think-
the surprise
Oh,
round.
Yeah.
This
I
is our
don't-
surprise
This
round.
is a surprise round, so
Yeah,
they shouldn't
this
hit.
was
So
a
that'll be
surprise
that
round.
will have happened after the next
Yeah.
turn. So
Okay.
you guys
Okay.
get this
So-
turn,
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
So-
and we'll
gotta
skip
do
them
your
next
thing.
round because they should
Okay.
have been skipped.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for the surprise round,
You said you were firebolting.
yeah, I was
Yeah.
firebolting.
Okay.
So
Which
it'll
one?
be the
The one that was already damaged?
yeah, that one. And that'll be 26.
26 hit.
Okay.
Didn't that one die? I think that one died.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then that'll be 11 fire damage.
Okay. So you are hitting a new one because the only one that was damaged is dead.
Spectre
except
one,
for
yeah.
yeah, but that's the black one, not the gray ones.
Right.
Okay. So 11 damage.
So are you hitting the black one or one of the gray ones who wasn't hit?
One of the black one actually, if I
Because I hit that one and my Spectre hit that
Okay.
one.
yeah.
So you're going for the black one then, and you're doing that with fire damage, which isn't a problem on that one.
Black ooze.
All right. Yeah. All right. Who's up? That's going to be
Top of the round?
Spectre.
Top of the
Spectre's
round will
first.
be the Spectre.
Okay.
Spaghetti.
That's going to be a 22 to hit.
That beats a 7.
Ooh. Sorry. Can you get that for me, please?
Yeah.
Thanks. That's going to be 5 damage, and it has to roll a con save.
12 plus
It
3,
made it.
15.
It made
Okay.
it.
It was 5 damage. All right. So Connor.
Connor's up.
Alright. I think it's Spirit Guardian.
You have one left, right? Or you have
2.
Yeah, well, 1. Why not?
All right, Spirit Guardians.
Okay. On their turn, they make the save.
Yep.
Okay. And then you want to move or anything else?
I'll stay right where I am. Actually, I can't step. What size are these gray oozes? Are
They're
these-
large.
Okay, I can't step over or around them. I'll stay where I am then.
Okay. So that makes it Vincent.
Vincent.
All right. I'm just gonna bite one of the gray. I'm just gonna try to take out one of the gray oozes near me. One of the new ones. It's gonna be a 16 to hit.
That does.
Sucks. Oh. Great. Only 8 damage.
Okay. You do 8 damage to it.
Prentice.
Okay. I'm going to fire at the one I was firing at before, the black one.
Black one. Okay.
That's 16 to hit.
It does.
That's going to be 17 for the
Okay.
first hit. Second attack. That's going to be unnatural 20.
Okay.
And that's going to be 14.
Okay.
After Prentice is Threed because we're skipping them.
Yes, we're skipping them.
Will they get the Spirit Guardian's damage still, right?
They would. Yeah, they would have gotten that. So that's going to be
What,
5 saves.
Wait, is that black one within range? It is a 15-foot radius.
On you? Yeah, that's in range, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's see. You're the blue one, right?
no,
He's orange.
Orange.
But yeah, that's within 15 feet.
5, 10. It's actually not.
Oh, it's not?
Yeah, all the other ones are.
Yeah,
so it'll only be
because
4.
it's circles now. So.
Okay, so what's the DC?
It is 15.
And it's a wisdom?
Yes.
So 1 passed. The others all failed.
Okay, that is a total of 17 damage if they failed,
Okay.
as the holy fire burns them, and otherwise it'll
And
be.
is that fire damage?
No, it is radiant.
Okay.
And it is
Holy
a 8 for the one that passed.
Okay, so 17, 8. That actually kills the one that was damaged.
Sweet.
17, 8. Okay. So that was Vincent. Vincent's next.
Yes.
Oh no, that was their turn.
That was their
Three.
turn, so it's still
Okay.
Threed's
Yeah.
turn.
So, my familiar is gonna help me get advantage towards the black ooze.
Okay.
Casting firebolt.
Mm-hmm. The forbidden pudding.
That'll be 22.
Okay. It does, of course.
Okay.
Sweet.
That'll be 16.
16 damage. Okay. That is enough to put it down.
Nice.
It just kind of
Sweet.
dissipates under the floor.
Perfect.
Okay, so that was 3. Next is Spectre.
Top of the round is Inspector Detector.
It's going to be hit with a 24.
Okay. You hitting one of the more or less damaged ones?
One of the more damaged ones.
Okay.
That's 10, and it has to roll a con save.
10 damage?
Yep.
It's not going to roll a con save.
Okay.
Okay, after that is Connor.
I will cast Toll the Dead on the, what I would guess would be the least hurt one.
Fail.
All right. It takes 12 necrotic damage.
The least hurt one?
Did you roll
most
2d12?
hurt.
Most hurt. Okay, then that one is also dead.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, after Connor is Vincent.
Okay. That'll be 18 to hit.
It does.
Nice. 14 damage.
14 damage. It is dead.
Woot woot.
They're all dead.
Okay.
Critique. Perhaps we should be quick, seeing as we have
Yes.
followers.
Let's hurry up.
Yeah.
Search the room quickly. Why don't you investigate? You
course.
perception. You
Okay.
perception.
Yes.
So-
I'm gonna keep an eye out, see if there's anything of note. as I'm
Yeah,
looking
okay,
around.
just a
Yeah.
quick glance to see if anything's weird. And you're
So,
actually going to search the room, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so perceptions, investigation.
So
investigate.
natural 20, but 27.
Okay, that's quite good. Yeah, there's a really obvious treasure chest in the far end of the room. It's
Okay.
just like open, and you can see glittering coming from inside.
Mage hand to open it.
Okay, it opens. It doesn't seem to be trapped. It's not locked. Nothing.
Alright.
It's just ready for you to
What's
loot.
inside?
You look inside, and you see a bandolier of potions. The potions look familiar. Since you have a slew of healing potions already, you recognize 5 healing potions on
Oh,
the bandolier.
Jesus.
I grab it and I'll just throw it on, and
Yep.
we'll hand them out later. All right.
Yeah.
Query: is anyone hurt?
I'm good. You good? All right, let's get out of here. Come on. All right, so we're gonna run back, and why don't you head down, and
Just
we'll
hang
grab
on-
a hold
yeah.
of you, and you pull us through.
Hang on. Boom.
Wait, so you're running back in here, and then you're going to dive into the water.
Yes.
While you're running through the hallway, two of you have very high passive perceptions.
Yes.
You can hear somebody shouting out, "They definitely came this way!"
Okay. We need a. Hurry, come on.
We each grab a flipper.
Yeah, just grab the flipper.
So you run through the tunnel, and when you come out here, you can see a group of soldiers with a leader on the other side of this pool.
Okay.
Uh,
And they just
That's
see a
them! Stop!
massive plesiosaur like.
statement. Distract
Stop!
them.
You have violated the law!
Statement. Distract them.
Hey, we saw them go back the other way that you came.
That's going to be very much a disadvantage on that deception.
Sure.
Whatever. You got this.
You could give me a 20.
But
Yeah,
still
but if
disadvantage.
you
It's
the
still-
It
other
doesn't
roll-
matter. If you
Okay.
portent it, it just happens.
Okay. Yeah, I'll give you that natural.
All right,
Okay.
27 to deception.
Okay. Who went that way? What? What are
The
you
guys
talking-
you're looking for, we saw them that way. They made us look like them. Go get them quick.
They're just kind of like standing around and they start kind of talking in their little group. They're like, yeah, they made them
Statement.
look like
now.
Yeah, we dive into the pool.
80 swim speed as I dash.
Okay,
down
and,
with
and
them.
you're huge, I believe, right?
Large.
Large. Okay, so everybody can pretty much
Yeah.
hang on.
Yeah.
And you can hear like somebody getting smacked upside the head. Like, you idiots! That's them! Get after them! And you dive through the pool.
My character gives a rude gesture as we're sailing away. in the water.
Okay. The passageway is kind of bigger than it looked like it was. It's this bit, but it gets a little wider, gets a little thinner. It's a little longer than you thought it was too. You feel like you could have swam it, but it would be uncomfortable because you'd be like running out of breath by the time you got to the end. You get about halfway down. Up ahead, you can see because you can breathe underwater. You can see clearly underwater, obviously. You can see two large humanoid lobster-like creatures like up ahead, waiting an ambush of you.
So I see them before they notice
under
me?
the water. Well, they've noticed you, but you have also noticed them before you got to where they can hit you with their snippy, snappy claws.
I just tell everybody telepathically, lobster people!
Okay.
Ooh.
Query, not crab people. Oh, wait.
Oh, you can still talk underwater because you have the voice box thing.
The only ones who can are these two. I'm plesiosaur, so it don't matter to me.
Okay. So let's just go ahead and get into initiative, and then we'll figure out what we're doing from there.
Sure.
Alrighty.
All right, gentlemen, we'll start the same way we've been doing, starting with Connor.
Connor has 1 - 1.
Wow. That's impressive. Yeah. All right, next up will be Threed.
18.
Oh, nice. All right, next up, Prentice.
Prentice is a 7, and his Spectre is a 10.
Okay, so hold on. Spectre is 10. Prentice is 7. And Vincent.
Vincent is a 14.
Okay, and them.
15.
Okay. So top of the round goes to Threed.
Okay.
Since we're underwater, you gotta be careful.
What did you get? I'm sorry,
Yeah.
for initiative?
1 - 1.
Oh, okay.
So
Very
low.
last.
And with
Cast
the,
Mind Spike.
you think? Okay.
It doesn't require verbal. You can still cast it underwater.
So I want to say,
Okay.
since you're going first, you would be the first one to kind of notice this. They look like they were already in ambush, but they also look like they're staring ahead kind of blankly, which is strange to you.
I can't really say anything since we're underwater, so
You could try
ju-
and suck in a bunch of water.
so I'll just quickly use Mind Spike.
Mhm.
They have to make a Wisdom saving throw.
11 and 10.
No, it's an attack roll.
Or is it?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Don't you lie to me.
That's-
You re-roll that.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
okay.
Yeah, that's correct.
Natural 20.
There you go.
Well, that hits, and you're hitting one of them.
Yeah, it's a single
Yeah.
target attack.
Attack
Okay.
roll. So roll double the
I don't remember
damage
what the
dice,
damage is
and then
on that.
add on
I
whatever
think
it
it's
adds.
3d8.
Yeah. Last time I checked, it was D8.
You want me to pull it up?
Yeah. Pull it up real quick.
One action. 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save, half as much on a successful.
Was it a save?
On a failed, yes.
Oh. Okay.
So
Yes, it
wisdom
was
saving
saved.
throw. They failed.
attack.
It failed. 3d8 psychic damage on a failed save, and you always know its location until the spell ends.
nice.
It can't become hidden. Blah blah blah. Yeah. So essentially 3d8 damage.
All right. 19.
And you doubled that, right? You doubled the dice.
No, it wasn't.
Well, it
it's
can't
not
be
a
crit.
Yeah.
not
Oh,
a
that's
crit.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's not an attack
Yeah.
roll.
I'm trying to. Still thinking backwards here.
I know
Unfortunate.
my spells.
Okay, how much did you do? How much was it?
19.
19. Okay. Okay.
Next up is the crab people.
Okay.
Excuse me? Are they within 15 feet of me?
Of you, not yet because he stopped before you got to the ambush.
All right, if they get any closer, they'll need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind, but they have something they have to do first. You see both of them essentially flee down the hallway. Just like arms up in the air, tentacles behind them, just and they go fleeing down the hallway. So let's actually put this. You're in an underground passage. It's not the same passage, but we're going to put us in this passage for purposes of like figuring out where we are and what's going on.
Sure.
Okay.
So they were here. Well, let's say here, and they fled further down the hallway, and you guys are all back here essentially.
Okay.
Okay.
So go ahead and put your dudes there.
I imagine me and Vincent are up front.
Well, yeah, you guys grabbed onto me, so.
So yeah, he's in front and everybody's holding on essentially.
So did they seem to be looking behind us blankly?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
They were just kind of looking forward blankly,
Okay.
like they weren't looking at anything or staring at a wall, and then they just, for no apparent reason, fled.
Okay. Can we still see them?
You can still see them. They're just kind of at the end where this goes up.
Okay. Their backs are turned to us. We have advantage to hit them.
There's no facing.
This is your 30-minute warning.
Chase them? Shoot them?
I
don't
mean,
know.
we only have one way to go.
Maybe statement. Move forward. See what happens.
All right, let's go. Take us.
We're gonna move. We're gonna continue moving forward. I will not take the dash action, so I will hold my action to bite with whatever tries to attack me if they're within 10 feet.
So how far are you moving?
So 40 feet.
Okay, so
As far as I can move.
and
my 40
everybody's still
feet.
hanging on. So
Yes.
everybody essentially, you can move up to them essentially.
Okay.
So earlier, when you first kind of looked down here, you could hear the voices coming from up ahead, around the corner, and presumably up at the other end. Now that you're closer down here, you can see that they're not coming from further up ahead. They're not coming from outside the water. They're actually coming from up right around here. And you can see a little alcove where a lot of incoherent mumbling and talking is coming from. It's unnerving and unsettling. And due to your previous encounters, you would recognize this as a gibbering mouther, and it seems to be why they are acting so insanely.
Okay.
So,
So I'll just go ahead and
I'd say we could.
put
Can
that
I-
on the
ignore
Could I
board.
that.
perform an action real quick?
You can perform any action you want.
I'd
turn.
like to cast silence on that area.
Okay, so where are we at in the order right now? Or we haven't started yet, have we?
If they
We haven't
went,
really started.
No, they went. So it's Vinzen.
it was Vincent,
Okay.
and he held his action to do
Right.
after
So-
the move.
Is,
So
yeah,
then
something attack. If something within 10 feet tries to do a hostile action
Right.
towards my companions or me,
Right, I was
attack.
letting you know that because you were moving forward and you would have
Yes,
noticed
okay.
before you move into the range of it.
Sorry that I wasn't sure we were still on initiative.
Yeah. Okay, so Spectre.
okay. It's going to attack.
So okay, so it's going to move forward up to the
Yeah.
what?
To the gibbering mouther.
Okay.
So that's going to be 8 plus 7 is 15.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That's going to be 9, 11 damage, and it has to roll a con save.
Okay. That's a 2.
It
Can
fails.
never add enough.
That
for
11 damage is permanent,
Okay. I think it was going to be anyways.
probably.
Okay, so it takes some damage. Now we go on to Prentice.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Bonus action, move my hex to the gibbering mouther
Mm-hmm.
and fire. Ooh, that's going to be a 12.
Hits.
Oh, okay.
Not a real good dodger.
No. 14.
14 damage. Okay.
Second attack. That's going to be another 14. 14 damage.
Okay. Guys are beating it up pretty good. All right.
After Prentice comes
Connor.
Connor.
Let's see. I'm going to use my action to move forward. If I can, once I'm like within line of sight of the gibbering mouther,
Mhm.
I will cast Toll of the Dead on it.
Okay. It gets a save. Oh, that's quite bad. No, sorry. I thought it was a 1. It's a 14. Hard to read.
14
14 wisdom or con?
wisdom.
14 total.
All right, it fails, and
Okay,
it
sweet.
takes 10 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And I'll sort of stay where I am, I suppose.
Okay. All right. Back up top of the round. It's 3.
Yep.
Okay.
Five,
Okay.
10,
Yeah,
15,
just like
20. Oh,
mine's.
he's out.
You got a lot
I-
of spells left, right?
yeah. Trying to look what other like non-verbal spells I got.
You know what? Just
Yeah, pretty much it's just mind spike.
mind spike it again.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
Yep.
Attack roll? No, that was a save. It was a save.
Yeah,
That's right.
wisdom.
Natural 20.
Oh, okay.
Doesn't take half
Still
damage.
takes half damage.
It takes
yeah.
half.
Yep, and it doesn't have the whatever the other effect is,
Okay.
which is, I mean, it's not really super helpful.
So 8, 10, 15.
So 7.
So yep.
Got it. Okay,
Next
so
up is them.
it's on to them. So it is going to kind of rear back with one of its mouths and spit out this gob of goo
They-
towards
Before
you.
it
Wait a
does,
second.
Wisdom
Just
save.
yeah.
That's rather low, 9 total. How much damage?
It's going to take 15 radiant damage.
Okay.
Nice.
It's not going to do that. It has changed its mind, and it is dead.
Do these guys have to roll it too?
They do at the beginning of the turn, which is only going to be this one. And nobody else has had to make that save yet. He definitely failed. Oh, you mean for a spiritual weapon?
Yeah, spiritual guardians.
Oh, spiritual guardian. Okay, that's a fail, and this will be a natural 20. So that one failed, that one didn't.
Oh wait, no, it was the same damage as before. So
15. And is it half for success or
Yeah.
not?
half
Yeah.
for success.
Okay.
Yes.
So that's going to be
7.
I'm just trying to find their thing.
Connor is
Two.
very persuasive.
Okay.
He
And
can
no
cause
matter what-
anyone to cease their actions.
And no matter what, their movement speed is.
Okay, and then he's going to make a save, which he's going to succeed, and he's not crazy this turn. The other one's out of range, so that's no big deal. All right, it's dead anyway. It doesn't matter. They don't have to make that save. Well, they would have while it was alive. So they're going to come in and attack. Bloop. They're just swimming in front of you. And
Crab people.
Crab people.
Shouldn't I be up because I was the one who
I swam past
found
you.
it?
He's fine.
You stopped
Close
because of
to-
the gibbering
okay.
mouther.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So let's see. 2 pincer attacks.
You would be one more further though, because you did say you attacked the gibbering mouther, which had to be within 10 feet. So there you go.
Okay, so where's their plus on this? All misses.
Would this provoke my reaction? Because I said if they do a hostile action to any of my allies. It hasn't been my turn yet.
He
And I
said a
have 10
reaction
feet
when he
reach.
was moving to attack.
Well, if they attack any of your allies, yeah. It would if you're moved up there, but you actually were back
Well,
here.
he was setting up to attack the gibbering mouther, wasn't he?
No,
No,
but
no,
he
no.
stopped,
He-
remember?
Oh, that's
he
right.
stopped
Okay.
and then he
I
was
gotcha.
gonna.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I didn't realize.
So before we go on, who were the 2 misses against, please?
4 misses actually against Connor.
4 against Connor. Thank you.
Okay.
I am a tank.
No problem. No
So
problem.
yeah, no reaction.
That's what you do. Okay, so next up we've got Benzin.
All right. Now I am gonna move up and
Beat him up.
just right around Connor, just
Smack him.
chomp down on one.
Hit him good.
All right, that's gonna be a 25 to hit.
Okay. It does, surprisingly.
That's only gonna be 8 damage though,
Okay.
and it is magical if it matters.
Okay. Who's next?
After Vincent, we've got the Spectre.
Natural 1. He misses.
All
Lots of
right.
nat ones for
After the
him.
Spectre, we've got Prentice.
All right. Unnatural 20 to hit. I bonus action moved my hex to it. That's going to be 11 damage.
Okay.
Second attack. That's going to be definitely a hit. 26. And that's going to be 8 damage.
All right, who's up?
After Prentice is Connor.
All right. I'll go ahead and cast Toll the Dead on one of them.
Okay. Fail.
It takes 13 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Should I use spiritual weapon? Anything?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, spiritual weapon as well.
Okay.
Have that whale down on him as well. Wait, here we go. I'll use these dice. 11. I guess that's a miss.
Yes.
All right. The
Fortunate.
holy hammer misses.
After Connor comes Threed at the top of the round.
The effort was wasted.
Do you have any more second level spell slots left?
Nope. All out.
Do you have a crossbow?
should.
You could, you could upcast.
No, hold on, let me
Mind
check my.
Spike.
Yeah, but that's a third level spell slot for a Mind Spike.
Yeah, I don't.
Sucks.
Yeah, I don't have a crossbow.
Got the staple, firebolt.
Can you cast it underwater? Alright,
It's a
cast
There's,
verbal
there's
spell.
no rules
though.
against that in 5th edition.
It's a verbal
Oh.
spell.
All right, cast it.
It is a verbal spell. So.
Oh,
we
that's
can't-
right. Yeah, you can't do it while you're not breathing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look if say I was just Mind Spike as my only So
I mean,
Throw
you
it.
can just hang out and
You get the
let us
sling.
take care
Just
of
take
it.
the
Dagger.
dodge action somehow.
yeah.
Go up and hit it.
All right.
If Familiar can give advantage to somebody still.
Just
though.
dodge. Just chill back
Yeah,
there.
just take the dodge action.
Okay.
You have the familiar help though.
Yeah, your familiar
Yeah.
still is allowed to help. It
Um,
doesn't need to breathe.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then I'll have my familiar give the help action to. Who's next?
Want to give it to me?
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
give
It
it.
doesn't have to be next. It can just be
Yeah,
whoever.
okay.
Yeah. All right.
So that's going to be them. You can see them. Those of you who are magically inclined, after they've been attacked with a magical weapon, you can see them kind of like reach out their senses, and you essentially feel a detect magic effect occur, and their eyes just kind of light up, and they take the reaction attacks and go for you.
Hold on. Don't they have to roll for spiritual guardians?
Yes.
Yes.
And they will. And they did. That's 2 fails.
Alrighty. 2 fails means they'll take a total of 11 radiant damage.
Okay. And they are going to swim past, and you both actually, nope, only Connor will get a reaction attack.
Okay.
Because, well, actually, Vincent, you can take one on this one because he will leave your range.
All right.
So you each will get a reaction attack.
Okay. I'll punch because I don't have a weapon ready.
I mean,
So
you're proficient.
natural 20 on that guy, so he's gonna have
that hits.
fun. Okay, so that was
11. My haymaker misses.
They have that tough lobster shell. Like, there's
25?
only so much you can do. 25 damage?
yes.
Okay. And that was against the second one?
Yes.
Yeah, because it had to leave your range. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're pretty beat up, but not beat up enough. Okay, so they are going to make a few pincer attacks. Let's see. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Does a 17 hit?
Shield. Miss.
Okay. And
Who are those
then
against?
these are against Prinus, and then the other one will attack. And you still have that 17, or the 17 still misses because of your shield, because it's up for the rest of your round.
Yep.
So that's 4 misses against Prinus. And
you.
that's going to be the end of their turn. And we will go on to Vincent.
All right. I'll take a bite at the most hurt-looking one.
Okay. And you can see they are intent on that magical weapon.
All right. Oof. Yeah, that's only gonna be a 9 to hit.
That's not enough. It's not going to make it through their lobster shells.
Nope.
Okay, Connor.
No.
Connor will swim back towards them.
No. It'll be the Spectre.
Spectre.
Oh, yes. Spectre, Prinus. Connor.
Yeah, he hits. That's going to be 13 damage on the most hurt-looking lobster.
And it failed its con save.
Okay, 13 permanent damage.
Okay. So then it goes on to Prinus.
Okay. I'm going to. All right. Take my first attack. It's a straight roll, even though I should be at disadvantage because they're within 5 feet of me. It's a straight roll because his owl's helping me.
Okay.
That's gonna suck anyway. All right, and the second attack with disadvantage. Nope.
Okay.
Misses.
Lobster shells. Firing in melee. Okay. After Prinus is Connor.
All right. Now Connor will swim back towards them. Get right in their faces.
Sure.
Whoops, knocked one over.
Very effective.
Now that he's right here, he'll have his spiritual weapon come swinging back around with his bonus action.
Okay. Roll to hit.
11.
Not enough. Lobster shells, man.
And Toll of the Dead on the most hurt-looking one.
Okay. Fail.
Nice. 17 necrotic damage.
That's gonna be enough. He dies, and he just kind of floats to the top.
Which one?
This one.
Alrighty.
All right.
All right.
Inspector
Last.
Threed.
Next up, Threed.
Okay. So I could either like help you out and attack it with like, because I have a dagger, or I could just take a dodge action.
You could perform the help action yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Or the dodge, and then
You
your
could
familiar helps.
swim
Yeah,
over
yeah.
here, and you could both help different people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, my
So-
owl will help Connor.
No, I don't need
Or
it.
No.
you don't need it.
I don't
Or
know.
It'd be
Vincent.
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 Vincent
All
and
right,
me.
and then I'll help. Yeah.
Get your hands in its face, like, hey.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah.
hey. Okay, cool. So that is them.
Them.
Or it, rather.
Wisdom save.
Yes.
Wisdom.
Failed the wisdom save, succeeded on an attack. And And that is going to be.
It takes 18
Isn't
radiant damage.
Actually, wow.
Nice.
That was a good roll. Okay, so 2d6 plus 4. 3, 4, 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are grappled.
To who?
Escape DC 14 on your turn.
Who is this?
This
Prinus.
is Prinus is grappled and has been hit for, what did I say, 8 points of bludgeoning damage? Okay.
Thank you.
And you must succeed on a DC 13 Constitution saving throw as it reaches for you with its tentacles.
I succeed.
15-minute
21.
warning.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. So that was it. Now it is Vincent.
Natural 20.
That is going to hit for many damage.
That is going to be a grand total of 22.
Okay. 22. And you notice that the water pressure, you would notice this in your aquatic form pretty easily, I think. The water pressure has changed. It feels like the water in this area is being slowly drained from somewhere else. Okay. So that was Vincent Inspector.
That's going to be a 20 unnatural.
Okay.
That's going to be 11 damage.
Okay.
And then my first attack, straight roll because I'm getting helped. Ugh, natural 1.
Failed to save.
My second attack. Natural 1 again.
Wow.
All right.
Okay. Lobster shells. So, Connor, you're up.
Toll the dead.
Okay.
That's how I do.
And Spiritual Guardians is still up, right?
It's on its turn. Remember, it takes
Right,
the
you're
damage.
right.
Spiritual weapon, though.
So did it fail? It
It definitely failed its save, yeah.
All right, then it will take 10 necrotic damage from my Toll of
And
the
it
Dead.
dies. That is
Alright.
enough to
Quickly,
crack its lobster
I start
shell.
Tell my
kicking it in the
people,
head for grabbing me.
Grab on quick, water's going
All
down.
right, grab it.
And
like-
dash up.
One hand I'd like to grab onto him, the other one I just want to try and rip off one of the lobster claws.
Okay. Yeah, you can hear kind of shouting from behind you, kind of through the water, and it sounds like those guards are the ones dropping the water level. And the water level is
Torpedo.
like 10 feet down below where the ledge is, but you managed to make it happen with an athletics check. Is what we're going to do to Free Willy here.
Can I guidance him?
Yeah, by all means. I think that's a great idea, as long as it doesn't have a verbal
Thank
component.
God, Halfling.
I
don't know if it does or not.
foraged. So
Oh yeah,
water
you don't have to
doesn't
breathe
matter.
underwater. No problem.
23.
Okay, 23. Yeah, you Free Willy. You straight out of the water, 10 feet up in the air. You land on a ledge, which is going to be over here. So you guys are over here, and
Just call me Willy.
by this campfire, which is kind of burning brightly, you can see on a little stool that has been made from nothing, a beefy wizard. I'm glad to see you've made it. We have to
Sup,
get out of
name's
here
Willy.
soon.
Oh man, that was rough.
Never
You-
doing that again.
You don't know what was in there, and I'm not talking about the sewage.
I mean, you do smell disgusting. But
Yeah, could you prestidigitation
Yeah,
us,
of course,
please?
of course. Prestidigitation.
I just transformed back into Vincent, and then I realized just how much was covered on my plesiosaur. Store. Oh crap! Literally.
You have, you probably have that, that corpse still riding around on your back.
I just look behind me.
Yeah, query. We have fried fish and now lobster.
All right, can we get out of here?
I
I'm
wouldn't
going
eat that if I
vegan.
were you. I'm glad to see that you all are safe. Yes, we should get out of here. And while he starts leading you guys out and out of the city walls, you exit out from underneath. And you get out into kind of the open plains. You can see that the entrances of the city are pretty much locked down, but nothing in this direction. Those guards aren't catching up anytime soon with the water lowered for sure. And he explains that, like, I'm very glad that you're okay. I'm glad you made it out. And
We're glad too.
I wish that I could say that I have no more need of you, but we have other things to worry about. But
All
that'll,
in days work of Vincent.
but that'll be for another day. So that's it, Table Warriors. Their decisions are made. Their fates are set in stone. How did they do? What could they have done better? They made it out alive, but will that be enough? We'll be back in just a few minutes with our arcane casters to go over the footage, and then we'll be back with We Make Visuals to try their hand at the dungeon. Make sure to check us out at Table Wars on Facebook, Good Game Network on Twitter and Instagram. There will be a poll up after both teams have gone that could very well decide the victor. So make sure you show your favorite team some love. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Careful! Careful!
elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for. Whatever.
Careful! Careful!
elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for whatever.
Careful! Careful!
elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for whatever.
Careful! Careful!
elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for whatever.
Thank you guys for watching Table Wars Competitive RPG. We are your arcane casters using our verbal components to cast the spell of this show's breakdown. I am the loneliest wolf by choice.
And I am the voice of God.
You're really sticking to that voice of God.
Doing it, man.
So we had a Storm Surge up in here tearing through this dungeon. I mean, tearing through this dungeon. I was going to say in the pun and tree, like, hey, yeah, they really didn't role play, but that would be a lie because it blended so well with their encounters that it almost didn't even seem like they were role playing. They're just rolling through the game. 10 minutes left to complete the dungeon, and they just did it.
And they did every encounter.
That's a first, isn't it?
No,
not a
first.
first. With the best time, I think.
Yes, because last week they did. Someone did every encounter. No, they did the bonus encounter. I think it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago with the baby dragon.
Yeah, and they.
It might have been
they
them.
ran through. Maybe I don't remember. But they did really, really well. You got the numbers right here.
I do. So, team attacks. They had 35 total physical attacks with a 74% success rate. That's really, really good.
74%. That's insane.
Yeah.
Like if you're doing like over half damage throughout this thing, and you do every encounter, that means you know what you're doing.
Yeah. Their spells, because most of their spells were save spells, we didn't have to count those. They did 7 attack roll spells with an 86% success rate. Most of that coming from Threed.
They're just good, just all around with their stuff.
Yeah. Speaking of amazing numbers, they had 1 action with 100% success rate when they bluffed those guards. That was an encounter. They were supposed to fight 6 more people that they were just like, they're over there. It fucking worked.
I love the role playing for that. It's like, they're over there. And then it's just like, what? Like, confusion. We're diving in water. Like, we're gone.
Yeah.
It's absolutely beautiful role playing in that moment. And just using it to confuse the guards and using the portents to just make it happen.
Yeah.
That was great, because it was going to be a disadvantage roll.
Yeah. They definitely used that portent roll really well. They had a total kill count of 18. Everything that they came up against, they actually fought, was just demolished. And then just massive amounts of damage. 866 total points of damage with a average of 216.5 points of damage per person. Most of that coming from Inspector Detector and the Spiritual Guardians.
Yeah.
Which sounds like a terrible band name. I'm sorry. Wasn't the point.
It is what it is,
yeah.
right? I think that it's going to be really difficult for We Make Visuals to do exactly the same thing. They are undefeated as well, but their playstyle is a little bit different from Storm Surge. Storm Surge is, I would have to say, throughout this entire thing, the most balanced out of all of the teams.
They are very balanced. They have, a really good healer, especially now that he's 6th level life. That means he's getting healing back when he heals other people. They've got your druid who shapeshifts and, oh look, all those hit points that I lost, I got them all back. Oops, my bad, guys. It's definitely, it is going to be difficult because they have a physical component, they have magical components, they have support roles. They've got everything they need, which is really, really good, a really well-balanced party, and they all know what they're doing, which is a big thing.
They all know their roles.
And not only that, they know what the other people can do as well. Like that's something that a lot of people don't realize is if you know what your teammates can do,
it just matters all the much more. We're gonna have We Make Visuals coming up here next. I wonder how well they're gonna do through this dungeon. I think they will make it through. I'm gonna call they will make it through. I don't know if they're going to do as well. So we just have to stay tuned here on 2050 Esports with Competitive RPG. That's Table Wars Competitive RPG. Keep following us on Facebook and Twitter. And We Make Visuals is coming up next.
Careful! Careful!
We elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for whatever.
Careful! Careful!
We elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for. Whatever.
Back, Table Warriors. I'm Ratman Seer. This is Table Wars Competitive. We've reset our dungeon, and we've got We Make Visuals ready to brave the challenge. Go ahead and check us out on Facebook. We're at Table Wars. You're also at Good Game Network on Twitter and Instagram. There's going to be a poll up a little bit later so you can vote for your favorite team. It might just well decide the victor, which could be very important today because we've got our 2 undefeated teams, and this is the last day that we can say that because someone's not going to win today. That's just the way it is. So, We Make Visuals is here in front of me. Let's find out a little bit about them, and then we'll ask about some shopping they did.
All right. So I am Victor. My name is Tony. I am playing a paladin. I will be hitting a lot of things and hopefully not getting hit.
My name is Lacey, and I am playing Tamuruk, the half-orc barbarian, and I plan to slash a lot of things.
My name's Austin. I'm playing Lahat, a shadow sorcerer, and along with throwing some spells, I hope to maybe play with some other dirty old tricks up our sleeves.
All right. My name is Chris, and I'll be playing a life cleric. My name is character's name is Angus, and I will be hopefully keeping my crew alive again. We'll see.
Hopefully. So best of luck to them. We've got the tribunal looking on from the shadows, making sure that they're up to snuff. They're going to be judging them on their role-playing, on their combat, exploration, and ingenuity to put them up against, again, our other undefeated team to see who is the most undefeated of them all. Before we dive into our adventure, you guys did get a chance to do some shopping, and you had a mysterious visit from a mysterious old lady who said to you in a mysterious way, in dream and smoke and mirrors, that you were going to be going against a challenge, and she foresaw your victory and essentially showed you your future, allowing you to have the level that you would have gained at the end of this dungeon, putting you on par with the other team for this adventure. And so, after you saved the town, or at least held off the enemies from the town until reinforcements arrived, merchants came in to help rebuild the city a bit, and you were rewarded by the emissaries of Goldwind for your efforts with some money, and you did some spending. So, what did you all spend your money on?
I'm gonna pass it on to Lahat.
Whoa, pass it over.
Get the list.
So we decided to stick with a lot of mundane and fun objects we can maybe use to our advantage. We picked up a acid vial, and a vial of alchemist fire. I picked up a arcane focus rod, so I have 2. We picked up 1,000 ball bearings, a pack of 20 caltrops, a piece of chalk, grapple hook, a vial of holy water, a flask of holy water, 3 pairs of manacles, 3 oil flasks, nope, we didn't pick up that, 4 potions of healing, a portable ram, sealing wax, a water skin, and a vial of poison.
Okay. I think most of those can be stored in a backpack. Who's carrying the portable ram? That makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, cool. That was a pretty exhaustive list, so I'm sure you guys are very happy. And you also ended up with an item from the armory. Would you like to share what you got?
Victor got a mace.
A magical mace, if I'm not
magical
mistaken.
mace. Plus 1.
So congratulations on that as well. You guys had some partying to do after your victory. The townspeople were very, very, very happy to not be slain, and otherwise taken care of by the bad guys. And you did said partying. You got a little carried away maybe, or maybe something was snuck into your food and drink, and you don't remember a lot of what happened afterwards. But when you kind of came to your senses, you were up and about, but you were in the tower at Goldwind, the city that you originally went to have the parade, which didn't exactly happen as that meant to be. Some of the other groups from the cities, the other special operations groups that were sent from each city, have been running around the tower and causing some kind of stir. Guards are locking down the tower in every direction, and there's a lot going on. They seem to try to be hunting these other groups down for whatever reason. You ferried your way into the infirmary and you spoke with the nurse there, and she said you can hang out until everything kind of dies down. and she's kind of left you in here. You guys can sit on beds and do whatever you want to do, and you get contacted by a familiar voice. There was a wizard that you spoke with kind of in the beginning and a couple times since that contacts you telepathically, seemingly from out of nowhere. All of you hear his voice come through the ether, and he says, you all don't know it, but you are in grave danger. You did a lot for Goldwind, and we appreciate your service, but you've seen some things that they don't want getting out, and they're going to try to kill you. I have the ability to set up a series of illusions to aid in your escape. I've posted some illusory guards around so real guards won't set up shop. That will help lead you out to the sewers. At the exit to the sewers, I'm waiting, and I will help get you out of here, but I can't stay for long. I'll only be here for an hour and a half, so you're going to need to hurry. And your timer's going to start now.
Well, if we're in trouble, I will cast Mage Armor on myself.
Okay.
And I will take that vial of poison and put it into one of the water skins.
Okay. Well, all right.
We're in a room, so I'd like to go to the door.
This is the room that you're in right now. There's no one else in here. The nurse has been gone for a little while. And there's 2 guards posted outside, which you've been told are illusionary.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, so I think we should get going. Obviously, we want to stay here.
I will take a peek out the door. See what do we see out.
You can see there's kind of a ruckus going on. Not very frequently, but frequently enough. There's kind of guards running this way and that, and there's people kind of being ferried into rooms to get out of the main thoroughfares. And the 2 guards outside are standing very still, and one of them kind of like looks over at you and like gives you a wink.
I think we're safe
I
heading
would
out.
take up the back just in case someone tries to come and surprise us.
Sounds good. Are there any robes or clothing in the room we could use to disguise ourselves?
There are, make an investigation check, because you find like the butt-open robes that you would have. Exactly. The hospital gowns, yes. And you can wear the booties over your boots. And
it's going to be a 22.
Okay, you do find some mage's robes that apparently was here that is still in one of the like cabinets. There's some robes, somebody else's clothes.
Do we still have the alchemist or the acolyte robes from?
You do. Yeah, everything in your inventory you still have.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Oh, I'm not sure if walking through the town covered in blood is a good idea.
Probably not. But I do say that, I mean, I can put on my common clothes over my
Sounds
armor. Look
like
a
a
little
plan.
bulky, but...
Well, let's just move quick. I'll throw on the robe.
Victor will scare off people.
I'll try to throw on my common clothes over my armor
Okay.
as best as I can.
Yeah, as long as you guys don't do anything to stand out, there's enough going on with guards trying to get to specific positions that you'll be okay.
Yeah.
And you see that pretty quickly as you're moving through. Every now and then, like an illusionary guard will get your attention and like nod for you to go a certain way. They'll give you a wink and you'll move on. And this goes on for a little while. You make it through the tower fairly uneventfully, and you get down and like into a storage room, and then it takes you down into a basement which goes into the sewer, and you find yourself here at the entrance to the sewer. So you can move your characters there if you want, and you start to catch the sewer smell. Everybody loves that smell.
Smells like home.
Yep,
a
but you
It
can
smells
hear.
kind of like
Victor's
me.
orange.
Yep, you can hear running water up ahead, and you can smell running water up ahead.
All right. I will go ahead and look, and Victor will.
Before you walk off, I would like to cast guidance on you.
Okay, dokie. And Victor will go forward a little bit.
Sure.
You can spin the tables.
Straight in the middle, though.
Yeah.
And see what's ahead.
Okay. Make a perception check. This is going to be perception.
Don't forget you have guidance.
Yes.
Yes, you have advantage.
Advantage?
No, it's a 1d4.
1d4.
Oh, I'm sorry, my mistake. What am I thinking of?
It's because this is just a cantrip.
Right.
Perception, so that's 16.
Okay, that's quite good. There are some small cat-sized frog-like creatures kind of moving around in the water. The water looks like it's about waist deep here, but it's very, very murky for, reasons you'd rather not think about. To your left, up ahead, you can see what looks like a large reservoir of water and a couple paths to go over there. To your right, as it continues down, it looks like the water starts to go into plumbing pipes. And there's some pathways that way as well.
Okay. Are there pathways that I can get to without crossing water currently, or no?
Perhaps if you go around the reservoir, you could not cross the water. You could go around the back behind it and then over to the other side, or access these pathways back here.
Right. So I will say to the others, where does this little thing go? Never mind.
We can't hear you.
So I'll say to the others that there is water. We can avoid the water because I don't want to go inside, but we could just cross it if you'd like.
I am not scared of water.
I would like to use my staff to see. Can I see how deep the water is? If I
Waist deep.
waist deep.
I mean, I could go in, but it'd be hard to get out.
I would say that we just.
We do have rope
go,
too.
We could just go around the backside.
And the water's stinky. I want to be very clear. This is stinky poo water.
Yeah, I don't want to go in sticky poo water.
We don't know what's down there.
I will use prestidigitation to clean my staff after that being said.
We don't know exactly what's
Well,
down
then,
there.
if
So
you could
we
do
should
that,
just.
I don't mind going in.
Well, let's just get across then.
So let's go quickly. We're trying to get out of here before we get attacked.
Yes, but do we know that which way is correct? To the right or to the left?
No, but if we go across, it saves us half the time, right?
Maybe, unless there's something on this side.
Well, I move up this way a few steps and just see what I can see as the pathway as we get closer.
Okay, yeah. Perception for both of you, since you're both looking. And you in the back can hear behind you. It seems like there are guards that have been looking for you but have lost the trail. It doesn't seem like they're even really on the trail, but you can hear that there's people looking for you.
13.
13?
6.
6. Okay. You notice that there's some type of snake creatures, these large snake creatures. There's several of them. They're not swimming around, they're just kind of lolling in the water a bit of this reservoir.
And how far across is the reservoir?
It's about 20 feet across.
20 feet. I'll relay that info. Well then, looks like we can try and sneak past these beasts, or if we cross through the water, we might get attacked and be at a disadvantage. I'm not the best swimmer, but...
Personally, I would say we just sneak across because worst case they come onto land where we are and we have more of an advantage than being in the water.
Sounds good to me.
Fine.
I'm not scared of water. I'm okay with this.
Let's all try to be as quiet so a snake wouldn't see us.
I'm casting silence on me and standing in the middle of the party.
Okay, fair enough. You're very quiet.
And I'll try to stealthily move around.
Yep. You guys go ahead and roll that stealth.
Yeah.
Why don't you?
Because I feel like...
One person for the party,
yeah,
right?
who is...
Oh.
I
Whoever
will,
wants to lead it, yeah.
Yep,
Oh, okay.
I will.
Yeah.
Would you mind giving me some guidance? I forgot how to be quiet at times.
Now, does guidance have a verbal component?
Oh, right. Guidance is... Yes, so I can't.
So that will just be a 17.
Okay.
I'm just going to eyeball you.
Just try and make our way through.
Okay. You make your way around towards the back. Towards the back, the water's a little bit clearer, where it kind of joins the reservoir.
I'm gonna be in the middle of
and you can
buddy.
see the snakes a little bit better. And it's kind of strange how they're sitting just kind of all in one direction near the top of the water, but you're not sure what's up with that. So you can sneak around there. So you found yourself over here in a room that has access panels to get to some of the plumbing. So this is just like a area where they can clear stoppages. And somebody's in this room over here?
I was just trying to move us all
Okay.
up.
So you
there's
move
a
in,
room.
that's another room over there as well. And you can see there's a series of valves here that look like they have something to do with the water flow.
All right. Would you two maybe want to go check out those valves and... And we'll start walking that direction.
It's just a room. There's nowhere
Okay.
else to go that way.
You're right
I'll
here.
take a look at the pipe in then.
Okay, yeah, you can look at it, and it's without being an expert in plumbing maintenance. You're like, yep, this is a panel that comes off, and it looks like some kind of trap, and I'm not sure what's going on here. Just throw the panel, and it clatters silently to the floor.
And taking a closer look, it doesn't make any sense to...
You can if you want investigation.
All right.
Victor will go look at the
valves. Okay.
That's going to be a investigation of a 10.
Okay. Yeah, this has got something to do with this plumbing, for sure. And you can go look at the valve. So you go into the other room over here. This is where the valve room is. And there are a couple small valves attached to a couple small pipes and one big one, like ship wheel valve.
Super big.
Yeah, big
Okay.
valve.
I mean, big always sounds good, right? Turn big one?
What's
Can
the
we hear
radius
each other
of
right now?
silence?
It's
No.
it's a 20-foot.
Actually, maybe.
It's
yeah.
it's a
Over
20
here, it looks like you can speak.
All right.
Because
so
you're
I'll
It's a
follow-
20
I'll
foot.
follow
Yeah,
you
it's a
over
20
there.
foot radius.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah,
I'll-
you two can talk.
Yeah, I'll follow you over there.
Okay. So
I think big is great.
big is great.
The bigger I get, the better I get.
So you don't hear this. you don't. Well, you can hear them talking. Actually, you just can't produce sound in this area. But you don't hear what you see. This reservoir and the snakes that were kind of lulling near the top. The snakes have all kind of perked up a bit, and you can see that they're not the snakes that you thought them to be. It is actually 5 long-necked creatures with heads that have sharp teeth that look kind of like dragon heads. And when you look at what all these 5 creatures are attached to, it's actually attached to one large body with 5 long necks with dragon heads attached to the end that have noticed you talking to each other. And they silently whip around in the silence, and everyone roll initiative. It's a Hydra. Is that not clear?
Nope.
All right, we'll go around the table. Victor, what's up?
16.
16 for Victor. Tamaruk.
21.
All right, Lahat.
11.
And last but not least, Angus.
21.
Okay, so
The Hydra got a 9.
Okay, Hydra's 9. Real quick, Tama and
Who's the higher dex?
Angus.
Tamaruk and Angus.
+2 here.
That you're it?
Yay.
Perfect. Angus first.
All right, I will dispel my silence now that it kind of doesn't seem important. Is that just a bonus action?
It's a free action.
Yeah,
free action.
you're just
Okay,
dropping
cool.
concentration.
Okay, and then I will cast a guiding bolt at the Hydra.
Okay, I believe that's an attack roll.
Yes, it is a attack roll. I need the d20. That is a 19 to hit.
It does.
All right, and then that will be 4d6 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. And the next attack on it has advantage, I believe.
Yep.
Okay.
I will roll these 4. Ooh. 12, 17, 21.
Nice. Okay. That's going to be Tamaruk.
All right. Do I notice them now?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, it's impossible to miss. It fills the reservoir. This creature is like almost 20 feet long.
Nice.
It's huge.
And I just cast a giant beam of like light right
That
at
is
it.
true. That is true. I'm just making sure. So, am I in range to hit it? Like, have they gotten close enough for me
Oh,
to
it
hit?
fills the reservoir. You're in
Okay,
melee range
cool,
already.
All right,
You're
so
always in
then
melee.
I'm going to get very angry.
Okay.
And then I'm going to try and hit it twice.
Okay.
So.
First one has
Are you
advantage.
attacking recklessly or regular?
Regular. Yes, regular for now.
The first attack has advantage against it.
Yeah, for guiding bolt.
Oh, okay. Well, then I will just take that. So that is a 24 to hit.
That does.
And then the next hit is a 19 to hit.
It also does.
Nice.
All right. Now we are cooking. That's not very good cooking, actually. 10.
10 total for the first hit?
No, a little more. Sorry about that. It is 18.
18 for the first hit?
Yes, 18. Oh,
Okay.
no, for all of it. I apologize.
Oh, what was the first hit?
First hit was the 1 plus the 4, so 5.
5.
Are you adding your rage damage?
With your,
Oh, you're not raging.
I'm raging.
With your first hit, you sever one of its heads, and it kind of collapses into the water. That was 5. So we're at, and the second hit was how much?
The second one, so was 5, so was 8, so 13 on the next one.
Okay, so. Okay, yeah, you sever one of its heads and keep going. So it's got one of the heads just kind of lifelessly sinking into the water. Next is going to be Victor.
What?
You're up.
Oh, that happens fast. I will cast Hunter's Mark on it
Okay.
as a bonus action.
Sure.
And then I will hit it with my mace, my +1 mace.
Okay.
Go for 2 hits on it.
Sure.
First one is a 21.
That does hit.
Or 22, actually.
Still hits.
And then the second one is also a 22.
Yes.
All
Also
right.
hits.
We've broken the curse.
Okay, so
It was a magic mace.
yeah. So the first one is 5 damage.
Okay.
Bludgeoning. And the second one is the second one for extra attack. Does that get my bonus as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It's only if you're dual wielding and you don't
gotcha.
have the class
Yeah.
feature.
7.
7. Okay. You sever another one of its heads.
My mace is so strong it severs heads.
You just bludgeon it right off. Okay, so
that
it's
exact
2
noise.
heads down, and it's Lahat's turn.
Oh wait, I forgot to add the extra damage from my hunter's mark for each of those.
Oh, well, you should.
Okay, 1d6 for each of it. So 5 and 4. So 9 more damage.
Hunter's Mark is such a good spell.
I know.
You said 9 more damage?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, it's more hurt than it thought it was. Lahat.
All right, is there a space for me to maybe cast a fireball and hit it, but not kill the rest of us? It's a 20-foot radius.
Yeah, if you aim in this corner, it'll hit it and not hit you guys.
I'm going to cast a fireball.
Okay, and that's just a saving throw.
Dex saving throw.
He rolled very high.
Higher than 15.
20.
That's higher than 15. So he's going to take half
Just slightly.
damage, which is... Oops, I'm going to need a bunch of dice for this. It's
D6?
Yeah, D6.
There you go. There's 2 more.
I believe it's 8 of them,
8,
if
so
I'm
we'll
not
roll.
mistaken.
So that's 5. Oh, that's good. It's 10. It's 18. And then another 10, so 28. Plus
37.
9, so 37 damage.
37, and then
well,
we're
half, 'cause-
right, so 18. And with that fire damage encompassing most of its body, you can see it kind of sear the stumps closed that look like they were starting to regrow necks. And those necks stop regrowing. Okay, so you did 18, and you take off another head.
All right. Is that one also seared?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That would have been awkward.
Yeah.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay. So it is the Hydra's turn with only 2 heads remaining, but it's very, very mad. Very, very, very mad. So let's see. This is Victor, who just uses mace, so he would have had to step out of this room. Who is this? Tamaruk. And so
I'm blue.
Okay, you're blue. Well, I mean, we started the party with Tamaruk cutting off heads, so you're gonna get the
Bring it.
heads here. Okay, that is, I believe both of those hit. You didn't use your reckless attack, correct?
Correct.
Okay. 8. So the lowest roll is a 14, which
Is my AC.
is your AC. So those are 2 hits. These are d10s. 10 and 6. So 16 plus 10, 26 points of piercing damage. Halved, I believe, because you're raging?
Correct.
Okay, so 13 points. Okay, and it tries to regrow its heads, but it just can't because they're seared. Okay, good steak. Angus.
Top of the round goes to Angus.
All right, then I will, not having any of that, I will just cast a Toll the Dead.
Okay,
So
I will roll, because that is a saving throw, I believe.
it's a wisdom saving throw.
And it definitely failed with a 6.
Yay, 1d12. Oh, actually, 2d12. I need d12, not... Yeah, I was grabbing the wrong dice. 19
All right,
points of
wow,
damage.
nice. All right.
And that was necrotic, by the way.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's Tamaruk.
Oh, it's me again. Okay. Wow, I just did my hit points. Woo! All right, I'm going to attack it again.
Okay.
2 hits. So, oof. One is a 14 to hit,
Okay.
and the other is a 12 to hit.
Neither of those are going to hit.
Oh my! I swing and I miss twice.
All right.
Rough day.
So that was Tamaruk. Victor.
Okay, Victor will hit it again.
Okay, hit it again, Victor.
First one, 21.
Yeah.
And, that's good. A 20.
Okay, those both hit.
Okay. Then, if you're going to go 5, 8 damage. for
That
the-
takes off another head.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, I'm doing that now.
Okay.
Hunter's Mark for the first hit is +2, so 10 damage for the first hit.
Okay.
Uh,
There's 1 head remaining.
and then 7 damage for the second hit.
Okay.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Okay, that was Victor. Lahat.
I am going to cast a 2nd level Witch Bolt.
Okay.
So I'll make an attack at it. It's going to be a solid 9.
No, sir.
Oh, sorry, 10.
Still no, sir.
Darn it.
It has that tough natural
Yeah.
armor.
Dang it. In that case, I am going to pass my turn.
Okay, so it is the Hydra's turn. With only one head remaining, what a shame. It is going to attempt to bite Tamaruk and fail, and then you can see it regrow 2 of its heads. It is up to 3 now.
Wait, didn't we?
We
sear
had
off
3
of
seared
them?
up.
Yes, but that only carries over for that one turn.
Oh, right.
Oh.
Right. We have to continue to sear
Yeah,
them.
we have to kill them all that one turn, which we all missed, except for me.
Or, never mind.
Yes.
I will not give you your tactics.
Very
as I was about
hard.
to do. Okay, so that was the Hydra's turn. It is back up to 3 heads. Angus.
All right. Well, if we got to take this down, I will cast another guiding bolt at it.
Okay. Roll to hit.
I will take this one. That is a 24 to hit.
That does.
All right. And that is 4d6. Can I have my d6 back, please? Thank you.
Yes.
Oh, can I?
That is 2.
Wait, no, you're after me, right?
4.
Okay.
That is 10 points of radiant damage.
What are you thinking?
I'm going to do a fuck ton of damage, and you burn it.
Language. Okay, so that was Angus. Tamaruk.
All
So you have
right.
advantage on the first attack.
Oh, all right. I'm going to try and hit it once, and that is a 23.
It does.
On the first, and then a 18 on the next.
That also hits.
All right. So the first hit is going to do altogether. It is 7 damage.
Okay.
And then the second hit, nice, is going to do 14 damage.
Nice. Okay. That is going to chop off one of its 3 heads. Let's see. Okay. That was Tamaruk. Victor.
All right, Victor will attack again. When can I say whether I'm doing Divine Smite? Is it after I know it hits?
I think it's after you attack, but before you know it hits. I'm not sure. So just do
Handbook.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll Google it.
Paladin. Nope.
The first hit is a natural 1.
Do radiant. When you
So
hit a
mine's-
creature with a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot.
There you go. So after you hit.
Okay. So the first one was a natural 1.
That's not good.
The second one was a 9.
Not going to cut it.
Oh, God.
All right. So after Victor, we have Lahat.
I am going to drop 3 sorcery points and summon my Shadow Hound.
Okay.
And have it attack the Hydra.
Sure.
So when it comes in, I roll initiative for it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be 18 plus the Dire Wolf stats, which are on the laptop behind me.
I wasn't
I think
prepared.
that's a +1. Might be +2. I'm not sure.
Dire Wolf.
Either way, it's going to put it in the same
Yeah.
order in the initiative. So I'm just
Yeah,
gonna put
it's
it
a
at 20.
+2.
Yeah, and so does it not attack till the next initiative order?
It will go on its initiative order.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to hold my action for the Dire Wolf to attack.
Okay.
And once the Dire Wolf attacks, I will use Fireball again.
Okay. All right. So that was Lahat. Now it is the Hydra's turn, who is down to 2 heads again. And it's going to use those 2 heads to keep trying to kill Tamaruk, who keeps cutting his heads off. All right, one of those is going to hit. Actually, both of those might hit. Actually, both of those hit. It's 2 hits. 2 Hydra bites. All right, so that's 10 and 12 for 5 and 6, so 11 damage total to Tamaruk. And then it regrows 2 of its heads. It is up to 4 now.
Almost back to square 1.
Almost.
How you looking?
I feel fine.
Okay. Good. So next is going to be Angus.
All right. Well, none of this really helps. So,
Just do some more damage.
yeah, I'm going to cast a spiritual weapon
Okay.
at this point.
And I believe you can bonus action attack with it right now.
Yes. So I will cast a spiritual weapon and I will make an attack with it.
Okay.
And that is the bonus I get for that is
To be
that's
your
still
spell
my
attack modifier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is an 18 to hit.
Yeah, it does.
All right, and that is 1d8 of force damage.
Okay.
So d8. 1.
Oh, well, okay. All right, who's up? That's going to be Tamaruk.
All right, I'm just going to try and hit it.
Hit it.
First hit is a 9.
Nope, it's not going to cut
Second
it.
hit is a 12.
12. Also not going to cut it.
Swing, swing, miss.
Got some tough armor.
well.
All right, Victor.
All right, same thing. Hit it twice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Before Victor,
I'm
it's
sorry,
Shadow
it's the
Hound.
Direwolf.
Direwolf.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
All right.
No, you can keep your roll.
Okay.
I told you to do it. You can keep it.
Okay.
So it's going to run up to it, and since we are next to it, it has pack tactics, so it gets advantage. So thank you for advantage.
Yes. Yes.
All
very
right,
much.
so that's going to be a bite attack, so it's +5, so that's going to be a 24 to hit.
It does.
And it does 2d6 plus 3 piercing. So that's going to be 4 plus 3, so 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
It must succeed, if the target is a creature, it must succeed a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay.
In the water.
It did.
Oh, I thought you may have failed. I was like, well, okay.
No. It got a 24.
So then, since I held the action for it to attack, I would like to use that held action Fireball.
Okay. Fireball.
And I believe it has disadvantage now because of the Shadow Hound on the save and throw.
Why would that give a disadvantage on saving?
The Shadow Sorcerer's Shadow Hound ability.
What does it say?
I'm pulling it up right now.
Oh, it's not in the book.
Come on, ability.
Doesn't help.
Come on. Features and traits. No, not meta magic. Hound of Omen. Come on, where's that? The Hound is medium size. It appears in temporary hit points. It moves.
At the start of its turn, it can automatically nose a target.
When the Hound is within 5 feet of the target has disadvantage on saving throws against any spell I cast.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Well, it succeeded on the first one. It failed on the second one, so it fails.
Yeah.
So full damage.
There we go.
So 5 plus 4, so it's 9.
9.
And
There we go.
9, so that's 10, 5, 6, 21, 22 points of fire
Okay.
damage.
It loses another head, and the heads that are currently off of it, which is 2 heads, are seared. And what was the total? 29?
22.
22. Sorry, my mistake.
That's all right.
Okay. So it's not getting any of those back. Now, Victor.
Okay, my first roll was a natural 20.
Okay.
And the second roll is also a natural 20.
Nice.
Oh my goodness.
2 crits.
Okay, so
Bring it home.
The first crit,
Well,
I'm pumping a level 2
equilibrium.
Divine Smite into.
Do it. So double those dice.
Yes, so we're going to, so I need 1, 2, because I double the Hunter's Mark too, right?
Yeah, all the dice you roll
Every
for the
dice roll, yeah.
So 1, 2, and then Divine Smite is a D8, I believe.
Divine Smite's 2d8.
And then the modifiers only get added once.
Yeah.
So 2d8, and then I gave it an extra spell slot, so 3d8 plus. Okay, so I need to roll
68 for the smite.
68 for the smite and
2d6 for the
2d6 for the hunter's mark.
and then 2d6 for my weapon.
2d6 for the weapon.
Okay, so can I have? I need one more.
Take whatever you need.
math.
I need 1.
6 and 4.
Just
essentially.
to
What do you
start
need?
Okay. So for the first hit, so 14, 4, 5. So that's 15 for the just my weapon damage,
Mhm.
and then so 9 for the hunter's mark.
Okay.
And
That
then,
takes care of another head. It's down to 2.
And then I need 68. So just give me 2. 5.
And that also sears from the damage from the fireball.
So that's 18 damage from the smite.
For the first one, or
Was that the total or what you haven't told me already? Because I've been adding as we
that
go.
was added on top.
Okay,
of
so another 18 damage.
Yeah, another 18 damage. A radiant. And then now onto my second hit's damage, which is just the hit plus the hunter's mark.
Sure.
So that's 4d6.
Currently has 2 remaining heads. Just tell me the total from this one. After it's all added.
15.
15 is the total?
Yeah. Oh wait.
There was another crit, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was the crit. So I forgot to add my modifier for each of those. So that's plus 3 damage on both.
So another 6 damage?
Another 6 damage.
So what's the total from the second?
The
that I
total
haven't added yet?
That'd be 18.
18 plus 6.
no, it's 15 plus 6.
15 plus 6.
Yeah,
So
so
21.
21.
Okay, cool. It loses another head. It's down to 1.
All right.
And with that, even with one head remaining, the body falls over lifeless. You've defeated the Hydra.
Okay.
All right.
That is dead.
I'm glad sneaking works with you folks.
I am kind of afraid of water now.
I'm going to convert one of my second level spell slots into sorcery points.
Okay.
Put me back at 5 sorcery points, but expend in a second level spell slot.
All right.
Well, shall we make our way? Because we've made quite a bit of noise.
Right, we should get out of here.
Yeah,
Fair
but
enough.
how do we get out? Do I pull a lever or do we just run?
Why don't we
Just
go?
pull a lever. Let's see what happens.
Big one, turn.
Okay, you turn it, and you can see the level of the reservoir out here start to go down a bit. And it goes down below the level of this amount of water here, and this just kind of like peters out and dries out, and you can see the bottom of that. And at the bottom of that, you can see 8 little cat-sized toad-like creatures with like shark mouths almost. They're very small, and they're disgusting looking.
This is your 1 hour warning.
Well, kind of glad we didn't walk across.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Now let's just run.
Well, I want to pull another lever. Is there another?
Nope.
Oh, just the one.
Well, there are several small ones, but that was the big one.
Can I see what happens if we pull a small one?
Sure. You hear like a high-pitched whining of water, like struggling through something, but you're not sure what it did.
I
And
say we just
down in the pit. Is there anything down there other?
The water hasn't gone all the way to the bottom, but it's gone low enough that you can see down at the bottom, and you can see several bodies. One is less decomposed than the rest, and he looks like some type of armored guard.
Do we want to investigate this at all? Who knows?
No, we got to get out of here. There's people behind us.
Well, that and there's those cat frog
I can take
things.
care of them.
No, that's
Let's just move on.
So you're the one checking that out, so perception or investigation, whichever's higher, since you're actively looking.
the last thing we need is to get into another fight with these things.
I kill Hydra.
It's 8 plus the higher one, which I believe is 4, so that's gonna be a 12.
Okay. You don't notice exactly how armored this guy is, but you notice it's a lot of metal.
A lot of metal.
A lot of metal on a human guy. Yeah. Some of the other guards in the building have been wearing full plate.
Full plate. Okay. And how many? You said there was 8 of those creatures down there.
They're not in the reservoir. They're further down. over
Oh,
here.
okay. Sorry, I thought they were in the reservoir.
No, the Hydra was filling up the reservoir.
But what if we get the armor and then somebody wears it? If we get caught, then the person pretending to be a
How
guard.
deep is the reservoir?
Right
to
now,
go
it's
down?
10 feet of water.
Okay.
Okay, 10 feet of water. Do we want to someone go in quickly?
You're going to have to climb out of it, though, because
Yeah.
it's below the surface.
I have rope.
We also have
And
a
a climbing kit.
Yeah,
And a grappling hook.
I'm not good at climbing.
I don't mind, I could do it.
Well, I take the rope back since we're gonna need this.
All right. So I guess I'm going to climb down.
Okay. Yep, you do. You don't have a hard time with it. You don't need to roll for it or anything.
Alright, I'm gonna-
Because even if you fall, you're going to land in water.
And we have rope tied. I want to tie the
And you
rope
have
to her so we
yeah,
can pull her up
gotcha.
if needed.
Okay, you can just swim down there and grab the body.
That works.
Okay,
Probably
yep, you grab the
easiest.
body, and it's a
you see
armored
anything
guard
else
in
down
full
there?
plate.
Is there anything else down there? Well, down there.
Most of the other ones looks like they've been here a while, and they're rusted and poop covered. But this one hasn't been down here as long, so he's not quite decomposed, and his armor's still in good shape.
All right. So I'm just gonna bring him up, and then lay them down. So who wants to wear the poop armor?
I will take poop armor. As long as you clean it.
Prestidigitation.
All right, yep.
Okay.
Useful spell.
And then I will attempt to don the armor.
Okay, yeah, you do that. With help, you can do it fairly quickly. You do hear, roughly from the region that you came from, somebody shout, "These guards are illusions! They must have come this way!"
We should go.
I'll pull out the piece of chalk and write on the wall. If you get here, make sure you go in the water. That's our escape. We'll run this way.
Okay, you run that way, and these small little frog-mouth, shark teeth creatures are all kind of like climbing up out of where the water was running, down, out of the channel, and up onto the pathway, essentially trying to get to you.
In front of us or like next to us?
In front of you, next to you, just kind of all the way down this channel. There's a whole
Any
bunch of them.
that are next to us, can I just kind of take my great axe and kind of bop them back down?
Just push them down.
Nope.
I'll say you can do
shields.
that with position yourself where you guys are as you're going down there, and I'll say you can probably do that with one.
I'll probably take the lead on this one.
I will take the rear in case they swarm us.
Then I will go here. Where do you want?
Yeah.
Here?
Right behind
Here.
her.
Yep.
They're just dice because I don't want to put 8 figures there.
Aw.
Little dicey creatures. Okay. So I'm going to say that's essentially the surprise round. So
Okay.
you can just go ahead and do that. We'll skip that, and then we'll get into initiative. So roll athletics.
Athletics. Okay.
Yes.
Oh no. Oof.
That's not a good
1.
Can you push for a total of what? There's no critical failing on skill
okay.
checks.
So it's a total of athletics would actually be 8.
Okay, that is actually going to beat it by a significant margin because it rolled a natural 4 and does not have a great strength.
Yay.
So yeah, you just shove it back down into the canal.
Absolutely not.
Okay, so initiatives.
Oh, could I have moved my hunter's mark to one of them?
Yeah, you can do those bonus action.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oh.
What's the duration on Hunter's Mark?
10 minutes, I think.
Okay, yeah, you got plenty of time.
We will go around the table. Start off with Victor.
Oh, I should roll then. 13.
13.
Yes.
All right. Tamaru.
14.
All right. Lahat.
21.
All right. And
19.
okay.
Is your Shadowhound still around?
No, it only goes after 1. So once the Hydra died, the Hound
is gone. Okay.
went to live on a farm.
Bad guy's got a 16.
16 for the bad guy.
Bad guy. So Lahat.
Lahat's at the top.
Let's see. How far? Let's see. So I want to try and get as many as possible in a fireball.
Let's see. 20-foot radius. You can get essentially all but one.
All right.
On one side or the other side.
Well, I'll get all these so they can take care of the one up front.
So you're just gonna leave the ugly one?
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It's
roll damage, because if you roll high enough, half won't save them. Actually, wait, it might.
Well,
oh no, it very well could. So if you can roll 4 times their health and damage, they can't survive. So let's see what you get.
That's not my best fireball tonight. So that was 7 plus 6.
Please roll high. I don't want to have to roll this 8 times.
Well, sorry about that.
So 12. That's going to be 20 points of damage.
Okay, that's not going to be enough. Well, it's not going to be enough for the ones who succeed their saving throw, and they have advantage.
Right.
Because they have magic resistance. Okay. Well, what's the DC?
15. I believe. Let me double check.
One's dead. One's alive. 2 are alive.
Yeah, 15.
3 are alive. 4 alive.
Yeah, paperback. I wrote my spells on it.
2 are dead. And 3 are dead.
Yay.
Okay, so 3 died.
So we have 5 left.
But they still took half damage.
They did. They took a quarter damage because they're also resistant to fire damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah. They're resistant to.
So they took 5 damage, and the ones who died took 10.
And I will end my turn there.
Okay.
So we're looking at a total of 30 damage then?
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 30, 40.
So 50, sorry.
50, yeah.
50. All right, thank you.
Angus.
All right, I'll take an aim at, I guess, the one back here.
Okay.
And Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Yeah, wisdom.
Pass.
All
Wait,
right.
oh, they have a -3. What's your DC?
15.
They failed then.
Yay.
With a roll of 17, they failed.
That one had taken damage, correct?
They have all taken damage except the ugly die.
Gotcha. So I left
Well, I
that for
guess-
you.
yeah.
I left that for you guys.
The green and orange one.
That is 9 points of necrotic damage.
That kills it. And that's the closest one here?
I was aiming at that one.
This one?
Yeah, I was leaving the 2 out close for our warrior friends.
That's fair. Okay, their turn. They attempt to swarm you guys. Let's see if we can make it here. Yep.
I'm glad they had enough friends to do that.
Yep. Okay.
Well, they
and
did.
This one. Okay. So they all make it in range. Time for biting.
Come on.
I think
Bite time. Let's see. So we've got who's red?
I am red.
Okay. One tries to bite you, but you just tough it out. One tries to bite. Another one tries to bite you, and you tough it out. Another one tries to bite you. And that one actually manages to bite you. And then the last one, who is orange?
That's me.
Last one tries to bite you and does. So 2 bites are successful. One against Tamaru and one against Victor. And they do so much damage. One does 6. and one does 4. So you take 6, Tamaruk, because you are not raging anymore, and you take 4, Victor, because you can't rage.
I can rage.
Starts building a
Just kind of
paladin
embarrassed.
barbarian.
So you. Okay, so that is Tamaruk's turn.
All right.
There are 4 remaining.
I'm going to hit the one right in front of me and then the one to the right of me.
Okay, so the swirly one and then the blue one?
Right.
Okay.
The swirly one, I only hit it for a 9.
9 to hit?
Yes.
No, it's not enough.
All right, and then for the guy next to me, I'm going to try and hit it. A 25.
I think that will hit, yeah, strangely.
Nope.
And then that is going to be 7 damage.
That's enough. He's already been partially fireballed, so he's out of there. Who's next? That's going to be Victor.
Victor. Okay, Victor will hit the ugly dice.
Okay.
It's so mean.
It was purchased for us specifically because it was an ugly die.
19 to hit.
That does, yes.
All right, so then I will do damage. Oh god. 4 damage, bludgeoning damage.
That's not quite enough. That one
Okay.
wasn't in the fireball, and that wouldn't have been enough.
Okay,
anyway.
second hit.
Second hit.
20 to hit.
Does, yes.
Did you put Hunter's Mark on this one?
No, I did not. I did not choose which one I was going to put it on, though.
Well, maybe you should.
Okay, I'll put it on this one.
Good call.
So
So how much damage did the Hunter's Mark do from the first one?
I did not roll that.
For the first hit, just roll it.
Okay. 2.
Okay, so he's taking 6.
And then the second one was 6 damage, and then for the hunter mark for this one was another
Yeah,
6.
it's dead. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely dead.
Move the hunter mark to the orange dice.
I don't think you can move it because you already moved it this turn. You just use a bonus action to move it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
you
fine.
have to use a bonus action to move
Gotcha.
it. Okay, so that is Lahat. 2 left.
I am going to cast Firebolt on the cheese-looking dice.
All right, firebolt the cheese.
That's going to be a 15 plus 4. So it's
That
gonna,
hits,
no, sorry,
yes.
7, but yeah.
It still hits.
So it hits, and then Firebolt went up, so it's D10s.
Oh, D10?
Yeah. That's a D10. That won't work at least.
Here you go. There's 2 more.
Yep. Oh, I need 2. So that's going to be 9 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And
Oh, and actually, Victor, you changed plate mail, didn't you? Which increased your AC.
Yes.
I'm sorry, because it had hit an 18. It wouldn't have hit your. You have a 19 now, right?
I have a shield, so
20.
20.
You have 20. I'm sorry. I hit you at 18. That wouldn't have done damage to you. That's my mistake. I had your old AC listed
Yes.
before you found poop armor. Okay,
which is
so
somehow an upgrade.
how much damage did you do?
9.
9. That kills it.
Never judge a book by its cover.
Been
And then
cheesed.
I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Or armor by its smell.
I will. Whoops, that's not very nice.
Okay.
And I would just try and move past it.
Sure, Angus.
All right, I'll just move.
It's tiny, so. it's
Yeah,
fine.
I'm just gonna Toll the Dead.
Toll the Dead.
Wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Pass.
'Kay.
Wait, what was the DC? I forgot they have a big minus.
15.
It still passes.
All right, and bonus action. I don't really have much.
Your
so.
spiritual weapon, is it still up?
Oh, spiritual weapon. That lasts for 1 minute, so I don't know how.
That would be 10 rounds. Yeah. No, it's
Yep.
not still going. You guys played with valves. And
Yeah.
Stuff. Okay.
Pass to the frog thing.
Frog Thing's turn. Bump. It crits.
On who?
Oh, Lahat, of course.
Oh.
You just stepped over it. You just do that. Let's see. 4.
Just bit you right.
7.
He stepped on it.
You take 9 points of damage, Lahat.
All right.
It bites your butt as you run past.
Oh!
It seems very pleased with itself. Amaru!
I let out a laugh. It's pretty funny. All right, I'm going to try and hit it. That is a 15 to hit the first
does.
time. Okay, and the second time it's going to be a 22.
Okay, roll damage.
All the damage since it's to one guy. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. That's going to be.
Is it 5 or more?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you just baseball bat it off his butt. Just boom. Straight over the wall.
Nice.
Okay, they're all dead. You guys emerge victorious again. And you can hear the entranceway that you came from. You can hear like stuff being moved aside, and it sounds like a contingent, a small contingent, but a contingent nonetheless, of guards is coming this way.
We should move very
I'm
fast.
going to cast darkness.
There. Okay, sure.
On
Yeah,
the other
before
side.
they get there, so
Yes.
it's like, oh, it's just dark in here.
Yes.
I'm going to use 5 sorcery points to convert that into a 3rd level spell slot. So I now have a 3rd level spell slot.
Okay.
Oh.
And then we're moving forward?
Yes.
We're moving forward.
But I'm now out
feel
of
free to
sorcery
move
points.
forward.
I'm going to take the lead again, team, just to
Okay.
keep us safe. And I assume we're all just going
Yes.
to
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
as far as we
you can
can.
see another pool of water. This pool of water seems to be cleaner, but for some reason it's still dark. It's darker than the other water, but it's not poop water. It's just water. Also, there seems to be, it seems to have gotten moved, but there is a decent sized amount of debris and like a kind of still smoldering torch over in this area here that is, kind of suspicious. That's weird that that's sitting over there. But yep, deep water, smoldering torch.
As we
debris.
walk past this room, is there something here?
Nope.
Okay.
So let's be careful. The water here doesn't seem clean, safe. It's dangerous, is what I'm getting at.
Well, yeah, so was the other one, so it's not a surprise.
Angus, you have a high passive perception.
Yep.
You can hear what sounds like just kind of through the water. The water's deep, and so it's kind of carrying sound from a long way away, but you can hear that there's people somewhere at the other end of wherever this water goes. You can just kind of hear the voices. And there is the smoke from this torch that's still kind of smoldering is not going quite the direction you thought it would.
Okay, I'd like to point that out to the rest of the group. Somebody or some things are on the other side of this water, and that torch doesn't seem right to me.
Are you saying it could be magical?
Yes, it could very well be magical.
Could there be hidden vault or something?
Who knows what it is? There's a Hydra down here. I would.
Sewer Hydra.
Poop Hydra.
The best kind.
Oh god.
Should I
that
just?
means that
Yeah, if
vault
you have
is
detectors.
just
Yeah.
poop and would you be
I'll
burning it?
I'll cast detect
Burn
magic.
poops.
Okay. You do not detect any magic in range except for a magical mace.
That is mine.
Well,
there's also some darkness further over that way. That you
Can
get.
I step in further into the room?
Sure.
And
Keep detecting magic. Nope.
Yep.
The
I will
torch
keep
is
an
not
eye.
magical.
I will
Okay.
keep an eye on our back.
You
Okay.
said the smoke was just going a weird way, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just kind of
not what
moving
it's
around in a way
expected.
you wouldn't expect.
It could be a draft.
Right. Could I
Could be
look around
something
to
else.
see if there's anything, like based on the way the smoke is blowing, kind of look for the opposite of where it's coming from?
Where the breeze is going.
Right.
Can I assist in
You
that?
can go investigate over there.
Okay.
I will join you, and I'll keep an eye on the ceiling as well.
Sure,
to
sure.
see.
So advantage.
Oh, advantage.
Yep.
Investigating. That's probably a good thing.
Oh yes.
Because my investigation is very bad, so 16.
It's going through as if it's being sucked in with a breeze through a crack in the stone wall.
I point this out to everybody.
Well, we did pick up a battering ram. Shall we put it to use?
That sounds
Done.
fun.
That is time. So I'm going to.
Let's place ourselves.
You said it's like over here. I find the crack in the wall.
Yes.
I will take a step back.
All right, I'm going to get the battering ram out, and I
Wait.
believe. Oh yes, I will wait.
Do you want to give her some guidance on how to use it?
Sure, fine. I'm
Where
pretty
was
sure
that?
she knows how to use it, but I'll tap her on the head and give guidance to her.
Well, the shopkeeper did give us an instruction manual. It would be rude not to read.
That is a D4.
Yes.
All right.
The instruction manual is written in crayon and says hit with ram end.
And I believe
It was probably written by Tamara.
I took the second totem of bear as well, so I believe I have advantage on my
On
strength?
athletic checks to break things.
Right.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
So take your athletics check
Yeah.
with advantage.
Break everything.
All right.
Oh,
So. Oh, but I'm just going to use it. Just why not? So altogether, you said athletics. That is a 27.
That's quite high. The stone wall here isn't as thick as it is in other areas. It looks like there is a hidden door with some sort of mechanism nearby that is now no longer there. There is no door, there is no nothing, there is just a bunch of stone rubble and a pathway leading deeper in.
Creativity.
Maybe I don't need to take knock next time.
Well, duh.
This is advanced knock.
Right, I'm so good at magic.
We have the ultimate
Would
knock.
you like to take the lead?
Sure.
With your
and-
detect magic.
Yeah, and I will make my
Well,
way.
I will go directly in front of you, and you can
Okay.
detect magic.
Well, I mean, we're running out of
Behind
space here, so I'm just gonna
So essentially you go through a dark passageway and you wind up just outside this room here. And from this side, it's very obvious that there is a wooden panel that is designed to be opened, but it looks like it might not be as obvious from the other side. So you guys are in a dark passageway
Also, as we
leads
were
into that
going,
one.
I'm going to lay on hands on Tamaruk for
Okay.
10 health.
For how much?
10.
10. Okay.
Thank you, friend.
Well, why not?
Okay. So
You
Looks like
said
it
it's obvious to us, but not obvious to the
to
other
the other
side.
side, yes. There's a like a
what
wooden
always
panel that's obviously
Yeah.
a secret door that you could just pull open.
Do you want me to just pull it open?
Can we take a listen? Is there anything on the other side?
I would like to, yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Put your ear to the door and roll
It
those
falls over.
perceptions.
Would you like to give me help with this?
Oh, I could cast it on myself.
Sure.
But sure, here.
I'm going to.
And I can roll too, or
No, it's just going to be one of you. Whoever
Okay.
wants to take the lead on it.
Okay. So perception is 13 plus 4 is 17 plus 4 more, it's going to be 21.
Okay. You hear a sound that is louder than you would expect for what it is. That is similar to a bubbling cauldron, or more like a cafeteria Jello that somebody flicked and is kind of like. That's the sound you hear.
I'm going to signal, like, hold my arcane focus up. Like, trying to be as quiet as possible, not to make any noise.
What?
Open the door, and we're going to fight, I assume, some sort of spellcaster or potion maker.
All right.
And I want to hold Maximilia's Earthing Grasp
Okay.
to be ready for when they open the door.
Okay.
I feel sorry if it's actually just a potion maker. He's just standing in there like do.
Sometimes it's not fun to be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Oh yeah.
All right.
All right, so I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to open this door.
Okay. And you can enter essentially just to the right of where that crack is, and that's where you can go in.
All right.
The right.
So I'm gonna.
Right.
The
The right.
The,
right
the
side.
right.
side.
Yeah. There you go.
That right. Got it.
Yeah.
Everything's right.
Not
on the
you
left.
are right.
So are we all going in,
You
or
got
is it
it.
just us jumping
Okay,
in?
when you enter the room, you can see exactly what's in this room. It looks like a regular storeroom. There's barrels and of stuff. There is a super obvious treasure chest on the far end. There are several areas where the floor just looks wet or oily. And to your right, almost right next to you, there is a large, just oily black, amorphous blob creature, just kind of jittering with anticipation, and starts kind of moving towards you guys. Roll initiative.
What have you done?
Am I able to use that held action? Or
Yes, we were going to do that as a surprise round, though.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see if I
we're
can
on the
remember.
Table. First up is Victor.
19.
All right, Tamaruk.
3.
Okay, that's pretty bad. The hot
I'm a big fan of themes, so 4.
All right.
and Angus.
So am I. 4.
Oh, I was hoping for 5.
So
And they got an 8.
okay. I need Angus and the hot to roll again because they both have the same dexterity as well as.
7, 17.
So
Okay,
Okay, so the hot will go before Angus.
And
So
you said they had a what now?
8.
They had an 8. Okay.
So Victor's going to be first.
bull.
I will.
Where's the
You're
surprise
on the-
round, you said? Or
It's
no?
going to be the surprise round, yes. And the surprise round is just going to be you because you're the only one that held an action for
Yes,
it. So,
surprise.
Yeah, so it's going to be Lahat, and
Mac-
then we'll start the first regular round.
Maximilia's Earthing Grasp. It needs to make a strength saving throw and beat 15.
I didn't.
All right, it is grappled and takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Roll it.
That's going to be 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And is now restrained and has to use a strength saving throw on its turn to try and escape as an action.
8. You said it has to?
I mean, I believe it
To escape.
as an
If
action.
it wants to escape.
Yeah, sorry, if it wants. Maybe it's.
No.
Maybe it feels.
Maybe
loved.
it like
Maybe
yeah.
it wants to be held.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
so
it's an amorphous blob.
now,
that
top
we might
of the round, Victor.
Okay, Victor will run in and smash it in face.
Okay.
Well,
let me go
smash
ahead
it
and
in
just let's just go ahead and put this creature here. It is not a Death Knight. But
does it blob
I'm
into
short
it?
on amorphous blobs. We can do a die, but I think the Death Knight looks cooler.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
So I will take 2 swings at it, and beforehand I will use my bonus action to move Hunter's Mark onto it.
Okay.
Because it lasts an hour. So has it been an hour or not?
No.
No.
Okay.
Jeez.
The dungeon's an hour and a half.
Yes.
Remember,
Uh,
it's restrained, so I believe you have advantage with
I
that.
think you did that 10 minutes in, so you've got some time.
Okay.
A little bit.
With advantage, the first hit is a 22.
To hit?
Yes.
It does manage to hit its 7 armor class. Yes.
All right. Then second hit is going to be...
And you're hitting with a mace, correct?
Magical mace.
Yes, a magical mace.
The second hit is a 11, so that hits. And I will bump Divine Smite into the first one.
I just want to be clear, you hit it twice, right?
Correct.
Okay. When you hit it, it kind of splashes acid on you with each hit. 2 times for a total of 13 damage, acid damage.
Okay.
But nothing happens to your weapon, magical.
Thank God.
But that would
Are
have
you
been
able
fun.
to move that hand, or is it just stay in one spot?
I believe once it's grappled,
Okay.
I cannot move it. It's
So I'm bumping a level 1 Divine Smite
Mhm.
into it.
Try to
So we're going to do it's 2d8.
Try and get away from it at the end of your turn. There's oil. Wait.
It is probably
It's oil on the floor, you said?
Oh, yeah. Definitely looks like oil on the floor.
7.
In 5 specific areas around the area.
Uh-oh.
We might want to back out of this room.
21.
I never went in.
So that's 24 damage.
Okay, great.
Ooh.
And that was the
Because
total,
I don't
right?
know what I wanna do
Yes,
then before
total.
Okay. All right. Next is the black pudding.
I will
And
try to move back.
out of its threat range?
Yes.
Out of the room.
And provoke an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see. I really doubt that's going to hit your AC with a 15. No, it won't.
Okay.
Okay, so
I am backing.
It's just restraining.
you back out. So now, those 5 pools of oil you learn are not 5 pools of oil. As they form up into 5 gray oozes that then kind of come over towards you guys.
Oh.
Blah, 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 blah. And this one's just lonely over here. And he gets up on top of that ladder. There we go. Okay, you're red?
I'm outside.
You're red.
I'm red.
Okay.
You will be in a minute.
It's time for hits and stuff. So first is going to be the black pudding, which will be 3 plus 5 is not good enough to hit you. Next is going to be the gray oozes, which are going to...
Are these attacking Tamaruk?
These are attacking Tamaruk. 1 miss so far.
Thank you.
Okay, so 15's a hit, 17's a hit, and 21's a hit. So 3 hits from the gray oozes. You're going to take some bludgeoning damage, which is going to be 6, 11, 17, and some acid damage. So we're at 17, so now we're at 29, 35, 46.
Oh,
Oh, with my half-orc ability, I go to 1 hit point.
Jeez, yeah, no.
Oh.
Okay, and that's the end of the gray ooze's turn.
Right.
Lahat.
See, initiative order. You.
Oh,
are,
I forgot to attack the purple person. I'm sorry. You get an attack too. That's gonna be a 13 to hit, which I don't think
misses.
You got a 15
Mage armor.
with mage armor.
I'm
Yep.
so happy for you.
Where are you on the initiative order?
Yeah, it's
she's
Lahat
a
and Angus
3.
and Tamaruk.
It's us.
No, I'm trying to see where she is, so where I know to hold my action for.
She's 2 turns behind you.
2 turns behind me. Okay. Is there any way for me to get out?
You're surrounded.
But we came in through here.
You came in where, you can move back, but you will provoke attacks of opportunity from 2 of them.
Okay.
And keep in mind, I will do the same when I try to leave.
And I also want to remind you that those pools of oil on the floor were not pools of oil.
Yep.
They were the gray oozes.
Realize that now. Plans have changed. All right. How many can I hit with a fireball?
All of them, depending on how reckless you want to be.
Killing my party mate.
Or yourself.
Let's see. Fireball's radius of 20?
20.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you could definitely hit these 3 without hitting your friends, or these 2.
Or you're going to hit all of them and her.
I would say you can hit 3 here or 3 here without hitting friends, or you can hit all of them.
Do we go reckless?
Tamaruk's never been a praying woman, but you're about to make me one.
Hello.
I can heal you afterwards.
Just do what you got to do, friend. I trust you.
All right, reckless move it is.
Okay,
I'm
Tamaruk
gonna
dies
take
in a fire.
1 step back.
We're the best party mates.
I mean,
Well, you're right next. You can heal, correct?
I would hope so.
Okay. I will
Otherwise, I
take a
chose the
step
wrong
back then
class.
out of the room.
Okay, yeah, you do, and that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity from two of them.
Correct.
Okay,
hope
just
you
want to be
don't
clear.
die.
Okay, so both miss.
Oh my god.
And fireball.
Okay, fireball.
Everything.
So
except
I mean, you
us.
don't even need a roll because you're down.
Yes.
No,
Do you go to 1 again?
You're fine. No.
No, I do not.
Its ability, what, once per long rest?
I'm down. That's it.
Okay, so
Hold on, I'll get you back up.
with their impressive dexterities, what's the DC?
15.
One of them makes it, actually.
Oh wow.
All right. So the damage is going to be, so it's 10 plus 6 is 16 plus 10, so it's 26, 27. No, sorry. 26 plus 7, so that's 4. So it's 33 points of fire damage.
Okay, one of the gray oozes survives. You said 35?
30.
36?
26 plus 7, so it's 33.
33, okay. So 16. So it's
So how many took full damage?
4 gray oozes and the black pudding took full damage, which is 32.
33?
33.
33. And then the remaining gray ooze, the only one that is still alive, took 16.
Okay. Just needed that for damage total. Thank you.
And there goes my last 3rd level spell slot.
Well, it is what it is.
Again.
Okay, so
Thank you,
we'll
sorcery
just
points.
clear the board here. That was Lahat's turn, so it's Angus.
I'm going to stand here and pray to my god that we make it out, and I'm casting Channel Divinity.
Okay.
Preserve life.
Sure.
And as an action, I can heal any creature within 30 feet of me up to half their maximum HP, 30 hit points. What's your... I'll heal you 30 points.
Yes.
Because I'm pretty sure you're above 60.
Yes.
Yeah, 65.
Ding. And that's me.
Okay, cool. Life preserved. Tamruk, your turn.
Praying works.
That's why I've been doing it for years.
And then, so I wake up and there are 2 things left.
There are. There's the black pudding and a gray ooze.
So I'm gonna hit the gray ooze.
Okay.
Twice,
Where's
hopefully. The first hit is a 16.
Okay.
The second hit is a 18.
Go ahead and roll damage for that first hit before
First
you...
hit, it will be a total of 13 damage.
It's dead.
Okay. That's pretty cool.
Don't sound so disappointed.
And then...
Black pudding.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going... So then can I switch my other...
Attack? Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
One attack at a time.
Okay. So then, for that one, that's going to...
Now, what weapon are you using?
Is a great axe.
Okay, just checking. Non-magical.
Correct.
Double checking.
Correct. So it is 10 damage on the black ooze.
Okay. Let me just go ahead and... 1 second. So, when you hit it with a melee attack, you take a little bit of acid damage, 2 points, very little. Also, you using a non-magical weapon made of metal or wood is going to corrode partially. It's dealt the damage, and it is taken a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to damage rolls.
All right.
Also, it's slashing damage. So it splits into 2 smaller black puddings.
Yay.
Should I leave? All right. Well, I haven't used my movement. I'm going to.
You have to get up.
Yeah, you have to use half.
Oh, that's fine. I don't think I have far to go, and I have 40 movement, so I have 20 getting up because I would have had to get up to hit.
If you move away, you're going to provoke attacks with opportunity from both black puddings.
Absolutely. At this point, yes. I'm going to back out of the room.
Oh.
How big is the entrance into the room?
5 feet.
Okay.
Okay, so you are going to provoke the attacks of opportunity?
Right.
Okay.
It's going to casually back out of there.
Sure.
Mistakes were made.
One of those hits. And I also want to point out you're being hit by a black pudding. We'll get to what that means for you in a moment, because no one's been hit by one yet. So that's going to be 9 points of bludgeoning damage and some acid damage.
Oh boy.
2, 7, 14, and 22. So 29 points of damage total.
Down.
Yep.
Down.
And
we're doing great.
your non-magical armor is partly dissolved and takes a permanent and cumulative -1 penalty to the AC that it offers.
You don't have armor.
I don't have armor.
Then never mind.
It's gone.
Okay.
Do you have Divine Smite?
Yes.
And then you're out of the room, except down.
So I just kind of
there's
fall
that. You just kind
backwards.
of slide along the ground.
Right in front of me.
That was Tamaruk. Now it's Victor. Victor.
Victor will
Oh.
stand in front of her body.
Well, you're going into the room,
Yes,
or
I'm going into the room.
There's only a 5-foot door we can use as a bottleneck.
There's only 2 oozes.
Ooh, I will use
puddings.
my. Is that a bonus action? It is not. I will use my bonus
One,
action
and 3.
to channel divinity valve entity on the one we've been attacking so far.
It's the same one. It just split into 2.
Okay,
And
well,
they're smaller
the right
now.
one.
Plus, I
Okay,
won't spend
sure.
my turn trying to
That
figure
one
out
will.
because I'm going to use.
I get
I'm gonna
advantage on
use
attacks
my
against it
other
until
channel
it dies
divinity
or
'cause
for
I
1
get
minute.
to use
Okay.
And then I will hold my action
And then I get
for 2 attacks when it gets within range.
Okay.
And I will try to position myself
At the bottleneck.
Yeah, at the bottleneck.
Gotcha. Okay, their turn. So they're gonna move forward, and you can hit him.
All right.
Smack.
You got it.
25-minute warning.
Okay. The first hit is a 22.
Hit, that does. They have a very, very low AC.
Wow. The second one is a natural 1 with advantage.
Okay, well, it doesn't matter. You can crit fail an attack, unfortunately. So, that it really with advantage.
I rolled 2 natural 1s.
Gosh, bad luck. How much damage did you do?
Let's find out. 2 plus the hunter's mark on. Oh wait, when they split, which one had the hunter's?
The
mark?
one you're hitting.
Okay. So that's a 6 plus, so 7
Total?
7 total.
Okay. You're gonna go ahead and take some acid damage because you're hitting with a melee attack. 3 points of acid damage.
Okay,
How you looking?
I am fine.
Okay. Hello, friend.
All right.
I mean,
now they're going to do their turn, which, you know, they deserve. And one is going to attack you, and one is going to attack Angus. You're orange, right?
I'm blue.
You're blue? Okay, and you're Victor's orange.
Yes.
Victor's orange.
All right, I had the right people, just the wrong colors. All right, so that's going to be a, pretty sure it's going to be a miss against you, Victor, with 10. Angus, you got a 23. I'm fairly certain that's going to be a hit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, and you have non-magical armor, correct?
Correct.
Just double checking.
They're able to get to that 5-foot doorway.
Dang it. 7.
Well, they're oozes, they can lash out.
7 points of bludgeoning damage, and then the acid damage is going to be 7, 12, 15, 19 points of acid damage. So that's a total of 26 points of damage, and your armor is going to have a -1 penalty permanently.
Got it.
Okay, so
you said 29 points of damage? Or
29
26?
total, yes.
Okay.
Lahat.
I'm going to cast a firebolt on.
Okay.
Do they look pretty much the same?
No, one was just hit by Victor, the one that's the black one.
Okay.
They
yeah,
look
well,
like amorphous blobs.
well, that amorphous blob looks less blob-like.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a 14 to hit.
That does. They have a 7 AC.
All right, so it's 2d10.
Easy to hit the blob.
Yeah, but there's a reason. Because it hurts
That's
back.
going to be 9 points of fire damage.
That it does.
Oh wait, that means that my second hit, actually even with my natural 1.
No, you can crit fail.
Yeah,
an
it's
attack.
crit fail.
Yeah, it's one of the only things you can crit fail, but you can crit fail an attack.
9 points of fire damage.
Okay, it's dead. It just kind of dissolves into nothingness. Okay.
And then
that was fun.
I will. How are you looking?
I am fine for now.
All right.
Pretty crap, but I'm the healer, so.
I'm going to run in and position myself right there. I don't want to go out of opportunity attack, but I kind of want to try and flank
Right,
around
just
it.
stay in range. Gotcha. Okay, Angus.
I pray again with my other channel divinity.
Good call.
Healing you back up to 30 life. Maybe you can stay up again.
Okay. You gonna move?
I get knocked
That provokes
down.
an opportunity attack, doesn't it?
Yes, it will. If you move out of its threat range.
One real quick.
good.
You're a life cleric, correct?
Yep.
Does that count as healing to get you healing?
Oh,
again?
I think it's at a spell slot actually.
It's Channel Divinity. It's not a spell slot.
Yeah.
All right, just checking.
Yep. So that's my turn. I'm gonna stay within its threat range because I'm pretty.
Okay. Amaru, you're up again.
I get up and I just take a step back. This is not my fight.
Fair enough.
want to dodge?
Oh yeah, I'll take the dodge action in
Good
case
call.
it does come for me.
Okay, back to Victor.
Victor will hit it again.
Okay, hit it again. Roll to hit.
But
This one actually, since its birth, has not been hit.
yes. So that was a
That's a good way of putting it. Birth.
15.
15 hits, yeah.
All right, second hit, 15.
Okay, roll damage.
Okay,
Roll damage for the first one. Roll one at a time, because you might
Okay.
only take half the damage once.
Okay, and then bonus action move the hunter's mark.
Sure.
First hit is 10 damage.
Okay, that kills it, and you
Alright.
take some acid damage.
Splash.
You take 3 points of acid damage.
Okay.
Okay, you guys have managed to defeat the oozes and pudding. And there's besides all the barrels and stuff, there's a really obvious treasure chest at the far end that is slightly open and gleaming.
Is your detect magic still up?
Probably not.
I hit it with mace.
Okay. Yeah, it closes a little bit and starts to spring back open just a little bit.
All right.
Just kind of sits open.
I would like to open it. First, see if there's any traps or anything on it.
Yeah, you check it out and you don't see any traps. Okay, you flip it open, nothing happens.
Is there any inside it?
There is. There's a bandolier with 5 healing potions. You would recognize them because you've used them before. Just sitting in there.
I'll distribute
Hello.
them out. One to each of you, and then I'll carry 2 more.
You don't want to wear the fancy bandolier?
I'm still wearing it. It just isn't full of potions.
Okay.
I'm going to take this now.
Is there anything else in the room?
Nothing of value.
also
There's a
forgot
ladder.
to use
There's
the
Do we want to
barrel
take
and got-
that short rest with the orb? How's everyone feeling?
Like crap.
Sounds good.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could take a short rest.
Yep, go ahead and spend your hit dice, whatever you want to do. Just remember, if you spend more than half your hit dice, you won't be regaining them between adventures.
Gotcha.
You only regain between adventures as if you had taken a long rest.
So if we do,
Is it rounded up or down?
yeah.
Just round it down.
Down, okay.
Okay. So if I spend 3, I only get 1 back.
You guys are level 6.
Yes.
You will always regain half your level.
Yeah, so.
Oh,
you
so
wanna
if I
spend
spend 3, yeah.
So you can spend 3 and you'll get them back. If you spend more than 3, you'll only get 3 back.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, I'm going to spend 3 and I get 11 points of health back, which actually maxes me out.
I'm doing the same thing with 3.
I spent 2 and get 11 back as
Okay.
Does anyone else need more health? Because we have abundance of potions now.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna take
Figuring
one of
that
those.
out right
Because I only gained 6 back.
All right, I'll give you one of my health potions to use.
Okay. And then I'll pop that one open and.
So we each now have 2.
2, correct.
I'm going to take one of my health potions. It's a, what is it? A
It's a
1.
D4 plus 4 for.
D4.
They're, I assume, are they minor or?
Yeah.
No, they're just regular.
Yeah,
numbers.
so
So
it's
D4 plus.
It's what is it? 2d4 plus 2, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. 4,
Is it
1,
plus 2 or
5,
plus
2.
4?
It's
That's why I
plus
get-
2. It's
Okay.
44 plus
That's what I
4.
get for playing a cleric recently.
No.
I'm looking better.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna drink one of the
How are
potions
you
as well.
overall? Could you drink one more? Or?
Plus
We
2.
have 8 left over.
That's
7
cool.
more.
I'll drink another. I forgot how many.
You can
we
have
had.
one more of mine.
Okay.
Okay, so not looking the greatest, but I should be fine.
So, 7
I am
is-
fine.
Good for you, Mr. I Can't Be Hit.
Okay, so
Okay,
I'm
so
back
Angus,
up to-
your AC is 15 right now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I get my Channel Divinity back.
So do I.
I'm back up to 63 health. If that
Okay.
helps. Was that tracking?
Yes.
I'm
I am
at-
back to 44.
I am at 29.
I am at maxed at 38.
All right, we should
Head
do
back
the-
out to that pool of water we saw.
Right.
Was there anything else here? Or no?
No.
There was
We looked around. There was nothing else.
Okay,
Alright.
so we head back.
Back through the secret passage.
Okay. You can see the water here has gotten significantly lower. It's like 10 feet lower than it was. And those of you who are messing with the valves and stuff can presume that that's why. It lowered the water in the other area and ended up lowering the water here. So you have to jump down into it. That won't like come crashing down to the ground. There's still more tunnel below there, but you can see kind of the top of a tunnel now. It goes further forward once you're underwater. And so now there are breathing pockets there.
This may be our escape.
All right.
Because I don't see anything else.
Right, let's
go.
Let's go. I'll lead the way. So I'm gonna lead us down there.
Okay, are you climbing down or jumping down?
We have grapple hook.
Yep, and
Right.
rope. So we'll give you the rope so you can
Yep.
climb down.
I am very heavy though, with my now.
Okay,
full plate
you
armor.
guys kind of hear in your mind, like, are you okay? Are you making it out?
Can we respond?
I'll try and respond.
Sure.
I try and think in my head, we're making it out. Then I realize it might not work. Yes, we're coming a little wrong. We're a little busy.
Okay, so as you guys are setting up the grapple hook and getting everything ready, before you get a chance to jump down in there, around the corner comes stomping a series of guards. There is a guard captain at the front in the full plate that you recognize from before, and 5 other guards. You! Stop right there! You violated the law!
We mean no harm. Here, even as the show it, I want to hand the arcane focus I bought earlier before at the shopping session, my spare arcane focus, and I want to just toss it on the ground.
Gibbs, grab it. Come with me. We're going back to the prison.
And I will, please, do we have to go there?
Don't worry, you'll stand trial, and if the judge finds you innocent, you'll be found innocent.
Will it be a fair trial?
Of course.
Is that all I can be promised?
We're known for that.
What did we do?
That's not for me to decide. I've been told to find you and bring you to face justice.
All right.
How many are there?
There are 5 regular guards and 1 guard captain.
And are they funneled in any sort of way?
They are. They're essentially just kind of crammed up in this hallway. Let me set them up here. We've got the guard captain just kind of at the front here, and then there's the others all kind of behind him. One came forward to grab that arcane focus that you threw on the ground, and then the other ones are just...
This is your 15-minute warning.
No. I'm going to step in front of the main guy and block his way.
Sure.
Get out. And I'm going to tell you all to just go down in the water and go. Like, go, and I'll join you later. Do it.
All right. At this moment, I guess I'll cast Spirit Guardian.
And I'll throw a Chaos Bolt into the mix as well as we...
Okay, well, I guess we're rolling initiative. Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, starting with Victor.
Was it my real arcane focus?
Victor has a 6.
So I'm right.
Okay.
6 for Victor. Tamaru?
5. Or 6. Sorry,
Yeah.
6.
She's got higher dex.
Okay, so it's Tamaruk and then Victor. All right. Lahat.
13.
Okay.
12.
All right. And then.
We did.
20.
Okay, so they're up.
They were very much ready for you, so as soon as you step in front and yell, "Get down there! I'll keep them," whatever the heck you say. He draws his sword and he gets his shield out and he goes to shove you out of the way, which will shove you down into the pit if it's successful. So...
Is that something I have advantage on with the
Well,
bear?
You don't. You have
Okay,
advantage
okay.
to break things.
We call him want to go in the pit, so good
true.
choose to fail.
If you were raging, you would have advantage on this.
Right.
But with the bear totem, it's only to break stuff. So we're both going to make it. I got a natural 20. What'd you get?
Not that.
It was athletics, you said?
It is athletics.
So 22.
22 is quite good. That's actually a tie. So let's roll again.
Tie goes to the runner.
That's not how. We don't have any runner. There's no runner. No one's running.
I agree with the
Overall,
baseball
It
terms.
is 24.
I got a 4. So he tries to shove you into the pit with his shield and just can't because giant.
But I can choose to fail it?
You can choose to fail if you want.
You totally got me.
Yeah.
You're so strong.
Okay.
Oh, no.
He's very proud of himself. He shoved you in the pit. You fall 10 feet down and splash in the water perfectly safely. And he uses the rest of his movement to knock that guy over.
Yeah.
And move around here to try and block the rest of you off as the others start funneling in. You're going to gain an attack of opportunity on whoever you want. Who's purple?
That's me.
That's
Yep.
purple. You have a melee weapon out?
I have my quarterstaff.
Do you have it out?
Yeah, I always walk around
Okay,
with it.
so you can choose to take another guard captain or one of these guards that's passing, whoever you want. But they're all kind of trying to get around the room right now.
Is there one that looks like more of a spellcaster in sorts?
No, they are all regular dudes.
Whichever one looks like he's having the worst day, that's the one I'll take it against.
Okay.
Actually,
Any one of those 3 that passed you. I'll say the second guard that passed you.
Actually, can I say it for the one that's closest to me?
No, because he's not going to get an
Yeah, he's not
opportunity.
leaving.
Oh, yeah.
He has to leave your threat range.
The one before him.
Okay, cool. So
That's going to be a
the one that looks like a cleric but isn't.
16 plus dex, that's an 18.
That we know of.
Okay, 18. That does hit, strangely enough.
Quarterstaff damage, I believe it's a d6.
I think it's a d6, yeah, unless you're two-handing it, which I don't think you are because you just tossed an arcane focus.
Quarterstaff, 1d6 bludgeoning.
6.
Nice.
All right, plus strength modifier.
Plus, is it strength or dex?
Strength.
Yeah, it's
6.
All right, you do 6 points of damage. He looks upset, but continues moving over to his position.
I was trying to be friends.
And now it is their turn to start actually doing things. So this one's going to, he already did his shove. The other ones are going to throw things at you guys.
Oh no.
Oh, yay.
2, 3. That's not a d20.
I will take it, though.
3, 4, and actually 2 of those are melee range, so they'll get to use their long swords. Okay, so then it's going to be, what's your AC?
15.
15, okay, cool.
Major.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, the bigger number's bigger than I thought.
Yeah.
You get several spears thrown at you, which all do not hit, essentially. And then as you're cowering, you get hit with 2 long swords.
That's what you get for being snarky.
Definitely the hand that points is the one.
8 and 6, so 14 points of slashing damage. Lahat, who's next?
Next is
Angus.
No, Lahat.
No, it's Lahat's next. Okay. It's because I just said Lahat, so I looked at Lahat and Angus.
Oh no! And I will cast Witch Bolt on the guard.
Okay.
The
one you already damaged?
Yeah, the one I already damaged.
Okay, that's going to be this one over here with the staff.
All right. That's going to be a 24 to hit.
It does.
So it's going to be D12 damage.
Okay.
Where's a D12? It's not a D12. Here we go. That's going to be 4 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And as I do that, I fall into the water.
This is your 10-minute warning.
Okay, you are going to be leaving the threat range of 2 voluntarily. This means 2 opportunity attacks from longswords, just so you know. Okay, they both miss.
Aha!
Hooray!
And you fall down.
Yep.
Splash.
And I will use a bonus action to drink one of those potions.
Cool, Angus.
I will cast my Spirit Guardians.
Healing 6 points.
I think it's actually an action to take a potion.
Oh wait, yeah, is it action or bonus action?
I think
Pretty sure it's an action.
Okay.
Okay, Angus.
Never mind, I will not drink the potion.
Yeah.
Just run.
Spirit Guardians and run.
Yeah, that's what I was going to do.
Okay.
Just casting Spirit Guardians.
Okay, so they'll move slower and take damage on
Yep. And that's the thing. And then I'm going to be splash right into the.
You jump down in the water. You are blue?
Yep.
Okay, gotcha.
Woo.
Cannonball!
Then, well, it's Victor.
Victor runs in. Victor dives.
No, it's Tamaruk's turn, I thought.
Oh, is Tamara going before Victor? They both have 6s.
Yes,
Yeah,
but
she does
She rolled higher.
has a higher
Oh,
dex.
okay.
Right. I'm going to start swimming
Okay.
and swim as
Yeah, you start swimming. You hear those voices up ahead. You also, what's your perception? Not great, never mind. But you can hear voices up ahead that just like a cacophony of voices, which triggers something in your memory, maybe. But we'll worry about that later. So, now Victor.
Ruh-roh.
Victor just dives in.
Okay, yeah, you dive in too. Splash. And just like as the water goes over your head, you can hear like, stop! Stop them!
I want to try to, like as I land, I want to try to like stick a spear so it's like straight up.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, sure.
Dirty little tricks.
Yeah, those of you who are still at the top of the water can hear them say like, drain it! Get to the valves! Drain it! And you hear them like stomp away. So, now.
The Witch Bolt is still on, so I believe I still have...
How long does it last?
It's actually, I think it's a 30-foot range too, so before they would leave, he would take another D12 lightning damage.
Do they do that on
Oh wait,
your-
no, sorry, it's on my turn as an action.
Yeah.
Different spell.
So yeah, they are gone before your turn again. We're going to stay in initiative order. Tomruk has gone ahead, and all of you underwater can hear this kind of cacophony of different voices somewhere up ahead as well. Since you're all underwater and pretty low, Lahat would see this, and Angus would see this as well. Up ahead, there's a couple of like lobster creatures with tentacle faces.
Tentacle faces.
Zoidbergs.
Just kind of like waiting to ambush you guys. And they're both just kind of standing there.
All right, I am going to cast a firebolt at one of them.
Okay.
So that's a D10. That's not going to help. And that's a 2. That's not going to help.
Well.
So that's a total of 9.
You hit their lobster shell. He doesn't react like you would expect. He just kind of stands there dumbly, staring straight across the hallway. Okay, so that was Lahat. Now we have Angus.
All right.
And I'll just keep swimming.
Yeah, I'll just keep swimming.
So let's put you guys in this hallway over here, because this is essentially where we are. Tomruk's going to head a little bit. The rest of you are back. Lahat, did you move forward?
Yes.
Okay. Just remember your speed is halved while you're swimming.
Yeah.
And we'll put these creatures up here. in just a moment. Go ahead and describe your action. I'll get things set up over here.
Yeah, I'm just going to continue swimming forward. I'm going to keep concentration on my spirit guardians.
Okay.
You could dash.
Yeah.
Yep, you could double move. And that'll slow them down a bit. They're up here.
We'll find out if these guys are friendly or if I just hit a friend.
Just going to keep swimming.
Okay, you do. Go ahead and put yourself how far you made it.
All right.
Oh, you're the ones I was looking for. That's fine.
Nope, that's me.
No, yep. 1, 2, 3.
And you can double move, so you're going to move up to...
I can go to 35.
Yeah.
So 4, 5, 6, 7?
Yep.
Just...
Yep,
right.
it didn't take anything against you. Okay, so that was Angus. Tamaruk.
I'm gonna do the same. I'm dashing forward. Dashing. So then, but it's swim. Okay,
but
so
it's half. So
right.
so
40.
So you said you move your regular speed.
Right.
Yeah.
40.
Woo. Okay. So.
And they make no
5,
reaction.
10, 15, 20.
Moving up further. Now, before you get too much further than that, I want to let you know you see the source of all these voices. It is, in fact, not a bunch of people talking at the end of the tunnel. As you can see the end of the tunnel, and it goes up. But right at the bottom of that is a amorphous blob of faces and mouths and tongues and eyes that are forming into one and another. And each of these things are spitting out voices saying different things as heads appear and disappear into the creature. It seems to be what's driving these other two insane.
It's in the water.
It is in the water.
Well, I'm gonna.
This is your 5-minute warning.
Yep, I'm just gonna get right up to it and hit it.
Okay, hit it.
Yeah, just try to show 2 attacks. So the first attack is a 15 to hit. The next one is a 25 to hit.
Both of those definitely hit.
Okie dokie. Where is it? There it is. So altogether, that's 16. 21.
Okay, 21 points of damage.
Yes, slashing.
Okay. Who's next? That was Tamaruk. Victor.
Victor will move up. I will put Hunter's Mark on it and...
On what?
You don't...
Oh, I can
You have to get all the way up there first.
So 5, 10, 15...
You can also dash for next round just to be closer.
Yeah, I will move here.
Okay. He's
draw
fine.
down.
He's doing something somewhere else. Don't worry about him.
Then I will bonus action Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay. So bonus action Hunter's Mark on the. Did you bring Mouther?
Yeah, the big mouth ooze thing.
Okay, got it. So he is Hunter's marked. Next will be them. So the creature goes to bite Tamaruk, who is right there. It's going to make 1 bite, and it's going to spit, which is not an attack roll. So the bite is going to miss you. Like it forms a mouth and tries to get you, and it can't quite. But all of you are going to make a dexterity saving throw as it spits out this chemical glob that flashes this bright, bright, bright light.
You guys all get +4 because you're next to
Yeah,
Paladin.
next to me.
Dexterity saving throws.
+3.
Oh, +3.
And you can hear through your mind, like, hurry up, I have to leave.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Same.
Okay.
18.
Okay. None of you, you are blinded. Actually, Lahat didn't have to make the save, but
I am blind now, guys.
You are blinded. The others
Sorry.
managed to block it off in time, and they are going to make their saving throws. And 1 passes, 1 fails. The failure is going to stand still and do nothing. The other one is going to turn and attack. This is Victor?
Yes.
Okay. He gets 2 pincer attacks, both of which miss. And he goes to go at you with his tentacles, and he just can't. So, after them is Lahat.
I'm going to cast my last first level spell slot. Or I think I have 1 more, but anyways, I'm casting a first level Witch Bolt on the.
Are you underwater?
Yes.
Verbal component.
That's true. All right then. Is there any room above?
There is. Because it's drained, you can get your head out of the water.
All right. I'm going to try and cast Witch Bolt.
Okay, that's attack roll.
That's going to be a 9.
Okay, that's. Are you going for the mouther?
Yeah.
Okay, then that will actually hit.
All right, that's going to be a D12 lightning damage. That's going to be 2 lightning damage.
Okay.
So
and,
sad.
But it's on him.
That's my turn.
Okay, you're staying back there?
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, no. How much movement I have? 1, 2.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'll get closer.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Lahat.
2-minute warning.
I'm going to swim up to the top and just cure wounds myself.
Okay.
And my spirit guardians are still active, I believe.
So at the beginning of their turns, they take damage?
Yes.
Yep, and speed is halved.
Okay, so are you doing anything else?
Nope, that's
Is
my
there
turn.
anything up you want to look
You
up
hear
there?
the voice, hurry, we have to leave!
Is there...
Just go up, go up.
I'll just go up. Is there anything above us?
There is over here. If you get over to this area, you can swim up.
Oh, well, I'm blinded, so...
All right.
I just swam up.
All right.
And you get up to the...
Yep, that's my
roof where
turn.
you're
I'll
at.
figure out my healing, so...
Okay, so that was Angus Tamroot.
Do I know he's blinded?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go grab him and go up.
Okay, so you go up. There is about 10 feet above the current surface of the water, because the water has been lowered, between where you are and how you get out of this hole. So you have to find a way to also get up
1
and
minute
out.
warning.
Grapple
Okay.
hook.
Yep. I'm just gonna wait on you.
We gave you the grapple hook.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Right. So I'm going to, if I can, toss the grapple hook up and start.
Athletics check.
Okay.
10 points of healing for me, by the way.
Okay. Athletics. That's 18.
Okay, so you toss the grapple hook up, and you can climb up yourself, or you can try something with disadvantage to climb up with both of you.
Just do one.
Go.
Just me.
Go.
Go,
Okay, I'll go.
Climbing up just on the rope isn't going to take a check. You're fine.
Okay, I go.
So you climb up and out. That was Tamroot. Victor.
Victor will dash, try to swim up, and try to climb.
Okay, yep, you can do that. You're going to provoke an attack of opportunity from that one and not from the mouth, just the one.
I'm fine.
Okay, so it misses.
Okay.
So you swim up, you get to the rope, and you
Yes.
can climb up and out. You're close enough to do that. So next is them. So saving throws. Fail.
All right. Damage, I'm not too worried about
He's
at
going to
this
attack the
point.
closest one because it's not there anymore. You aren't there anymore. Lahat, you're getting attacked. 2 pincers.
And time.
That's it.
All right.
He says, I'm sorry, I have to go. Mental connection is cut off. You do manage to get away from the creatures and get up and get out. And you go further into the cave, but you don't see where the exit is, and you wander in there. So that's it. Table Warriors. Their decisions have been made. Their fates are set in stone. How did they do? Did they do well? What could they have done better? We're going to have to come back with our arcane casters in a moment just to go over just how well they did and how well they compared to Storm Surge. After that, we'll be back with the Tribunal's judgment to see who will leave victorious and undefeated and who will have the first defeat on their record.
Careful! Careful!
elves are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for whatever.
Careful! Careful!
And welcome back to Table Wars Competitive RPG. We are your arcane casters using our verbal components to cast the spell of this show's breakdown. I'm the loneliest wolf by choice.
And I am the voice of God.
Well, we had a very almost identical run.
It was very similar.
There was a few differences. The team composition for both teams are very similar as well. So they almost handle almost every encounter the same almost. There was a little bit more delegation and thinking on the side for We Make Visuals, where Storm Surge usually it's like their pacing is just going. Also, We Make Visuals did not make it out of the dungeon. They had like a partial success, I guess you could call that.
Yeah.
Partial success. 2 of their guys did get out of the dungeon, where the other 2 did not. So not sure how that's going to affect anything or affect the scores or anything, because the runs were so similar. It's almost a little uncanny and crazy, and how they handled some of the encounters also they're so slight in the differences that it almost kind of didn't matter. You got our numbers in front of us. Word of God.
I do. So, like he said, super similar runs. We had 32 total attacks with a success rate of 75%. Against Storm Surge's 35 to 74%, so real close there. Spells were 10. They did more spells, 10 spells with an 80% success rate. Again, they only missed 2 spells. Team actions, 1 team action with 100% success. They got that. Wow. The biggest difference was under their damage category. Only 475 points of damage coming out of We Make Visuals with 118.75 per person, per character damage. They also only had a kill count of 14.
Okay,
I think.
but that's still not too bad. They had Storm Surge had 18 enemies killed for their kill count.
I'm sorry, it was 15.
15.
My bad.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Even closer.
Yeah.
When it came to damage, they were doing damage, but they also kind of sort of were trying to figure out ways to get around things without fighting too much, which is a little bit different than Storm Surge. Storm Surge is more like, yeah, we have to blow through this, let's blow through this. But they do also keep a track of, if they can get past an encounter without fighting or without attacking, they will try their best to do so.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think? What do you think that they could have done to get out of that last little bit quicker for We Make Visuals?
For that last fight, they could. I would have either, as soon as the guards came around the corner, thrown the fireball at them and jumped, or just jumped.
Yeah,
they,
just on it.
when they were like, "Oh, I'm gonna throw this arcane focus here," and then of course, poor them. Ratman Seer rolled their highest initiative, so it's like, oh well, guess that did absolutely nothing for you.
They're gonna hit you now.
Yeah, it's just very unfortunate for them that they took a little bit more deliberation on things, and just a little bit longer for certain things. Like when then that black pudding went into 2, that really didn't help them at all.
I would say that they should have just left at the end for for that last part. They should have just bounced. They just said, "Forget this. We're not going to even mess with this monster right now. We're going to just leave."
Yeah.
I think that would have definitely helped them a lot more as well.
I think they also lost a couple minutes because Tom Root kept going down, so they had to blow a couple turns, keeping her from dying.
Yes.
Not that that's any fault of hers.
But they did do a good job of keeping her alive. They did a good job of rezzing her as well as giving her back health. They did mitigate the damage that they received really well. Also, want to let you guys know that we're going to have our Twitter poll. It's up right now. It is who handled the Hydra better out of Storm Surge and We Make Visuals. So definitely check that out. That's 2050 Esports on Twitter. Excuse me, Good Game Network on Twitter. I totally fibbed on that one. Go to Good Game Network on Twitter and vote for the poll there. I don't know who handled it better, kind of sort of. I would say a little bit. I would say the edge would go to Storm Surge because they handled a little bit quicker. But they all We Make Visuals did try to handle a little bit differently.
Yeah.
And some of that damage was actually, I think, helped them a little bit dealing with the Hydra.
Yep.
What do you think?
I think We Make Visuals could have done it a little bit faster if Lahat hadn't held that fireball.
Yeah.
Because that would have kept it from regrowing those 2 heads. It would have done at least a whole round quicker. So that's just my opinion.
Well, you guys have the choice to decide and vote for whoever you would like to vote for. We will be back with our results in a couple minutes. Stay tuned here on 2050 Esports.
Careful! Careful!
are known for our beauty and our pride.
We orcs are known for our bloodlust and fury.
We humans are known for whatever.
Welcome back, Table Warriors. I'm Ratman Seer with the results the tribunal has deliberated. And we have both Storm Surge and We Make Visuals here with a very similar completion to my meticulously planned dungeon that they both pretty much trounced. I'm sure you guys have noticed over the course of the competition, the dungeons have been getting harder and harder and harder to make it out. But these are our two undefeated teams for a reason, and they both did a fantastic job. The tribunal went out and looked over some of the numbers, and we won't keep you in suspense this time. At the end of the day, Storm Surge was our victors, and they came out on top. So congratulations, Storm Surge. That is going to be Storm Surge's last showing before the championship. That's all 4 of their games, and they went the entire season undefeated. So well done. You will be making your return for the championship. We Make Visuals, that still puts you in second place with 2 victories, I believe. So you guys are still very much in the running for the championship. Well done overall, and we'll be seeing you again in just a couple weeks. So that's going to be it, Table Warriors. For Table Wars Competitive this week, we'll be back again next week, Saturday, noon, and we're going to have another 2 teams to go head-to-head for you. So we'll see you then.